Hi!
Hi, everybody! Welcome.
I should probably turn the audio off on that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fixed now.
Okay, you're going to hear some crazy echoes for just a couple of seconds. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Game Night here at the Indigo Chameleon channel. We hope everybody's having a good Sunday, that you had a good Thanksgiving and all of that fun stuff. We got a few announcements, and then we're going to jump right into snacks.
Ooh, can I do the first one?
Just
because
sure.
you don't know about this? I mean, you do know about this, but you don't know to make an announcement. Okay, so like if you're on and there's a little tiny chameleon next to your name. Okay, my lovely sister made those and they're adorable and they're like badges now. They're little, we've got our little subscriber badges for people who subscribe to the channel. They've got a little green chameleon next to their name now. And so like it's really cool. They're very cute. And we also have emojis too. And so like if you got a little green chameleon, you've got a little like emoji heart chameleon too somewhere in there. I think you have to click on the smiley face to see it. But it should be in there. If it's not, we'll find it.
Subscribers to the channel get all new, brand new little like fun little chameleons.
Which is totally free if you have Amazon Prime. So like that's awesome.
We are actually in the process of naming this cute little chameleon, and you can do that over on our Discord.
Ooh, I can look at this. Discord.
I now want to design a hacker character in an 80s movie that's like, look at this.
Ooh.
Follow us on Discord and log into there and say hey and join in, and you can help vote for the name of the chameleon. Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
As always, tell your friends, give us a follow. You can click that little heart over on the Twitch channel, and we'll jump into that. Subscribe, and you'll get access to fun little chameleon emojis and fun little badges. We also have something brand new that we want to introduce on the channel. We haven't even talked to you guys about this, so I'm hoping it's cool. We've sort of branched away. We've got our own Discord now, away from the sort of Connections Collective. We will revisit the Connections Collective, I'm sure, with other pseudonym productions and things of that sort. But it was important to us to keep the sort of spirit of Reconnect alive and still going on the channel. So every month or so, probably a little bit longer, we're going to promote a different charity on the channel and sort of open people's eyes to a charity. And this week's charity is...
Oh, hang on. I messed up.
That's okay.
Hang on. Yay, it's there.
This week's charity, or this month's charity, is Feed Children Everywhere. It's a program that helps you, and there's a lot of places here in Central Florida where you can sign up and put meals together for families and children that need it. And it's a big sort of party atmosphere. Like you go in and there's music playing and everybody sort of works together. And
it's really cool. Check out the website. There's videos and stuff, and it's amazing. And if you're in the Central Florida area, we actually have a hub here in Longwood. Like there's a main base, and quite a few times a month they have an hour where you can sign up to go from like 10 to 11 a.m. or 2 to 3 p.m. and you can just help to bag this stuff. They make basically little bags, pre-made like bags of like a lentil dish and all sorts of different dishes. They've got like a new hamburger helper type dish, but they're all vegan and they're all like really eco-friendly and stuff like that, and good natural products. And then people can add meat to them if they want to, but they're all meant to be able to be vegan to kind of match with everybody's dietary needs. And they're prepackaged and then they send them out, and it's really, really cool.
That's awesome.
It's an amazing group. So yes, definitely check them out. We're also going to spend a little bit of time focusing on Baby DJ as well, which is a local organization through one of our local radio stations, 106.7, that gets gifts for kids that don't have access to that sort of thing, and that helps out families during the holidays.
Yeah.
So they're pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, they do it every year. Yeah. Johnny's house, is that?
And there's all sorts of drop-off locations and things like that. And you can, I don't have the website on an auto thing, but you can check them out as well just by keywording Baby DJ into your browser. And gosh, I'm trying to remember if there were any others of follow us, click the little heart in the corner, and you'll get notifications when we're going on. And we're going to have more stuff happening on the channel over the coming month. And did you have anything else? Did I forget something?
No, that's it for the announcements. Let's get into the game we're playing.
Woo! Yay!
I really
Okay.
appreciate you getting up to get us things.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Oh, that was for you. That was Ed's.
Okay, so tonight's game I've
Okay.
never played before, so I'm not going to be the one to describe it to you, but I'm really excited about it. Do you? Who wants to be the one to
Yeah.
describe this game? I'm so excited.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so the name of the game is to do as much heroin as possible.
nope, wrong game.
That's not the game.
Nope.
Where do you tap out?
Right now.
Okay.
We all lost.
Oh,
Get guys,
oh.
you win!
There's no real winners in that.
So this is the game of Red Flags, which is it's a party game, of course. So it's similar to Super Fight. However, there's less building that you do with this one because you only get 3 options. Okay, so you're gonna get white cards that are the good options. They might not be good for the person you're choosing them for, but so like this one says World Champion Hunter. I might not think that's very cute.
We all know
So
that
certain
Hillary
people will.
loves
No, I don't. So that's all fun and great. Everybody gets to pick 2 of those. And then everyone is going to ruin each other's date with a red flag. An example has to pee every 5 minutes for 5 minutes.
So we got half the day.
So they're peeing all the time is what that means.
Every 5 minutes they have to be
For
for
5
5
The corollary to that is that for the other 5 minutes they have to be just constantly drinking water. Otherwise, how are they peeing every 5 minutes?
Oh,
You've
no, no, no.
already put too
It's-
much thought.
Way too much thought.
So yeah, we're gonna clockwise. You get to ruin each other's date for whoever is judging. But that's really it. So it's the 2 white cards and a red card for everybody. And then what was the?
Oh yeah, we have bits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what we did, because we were having fun with the bits last week, so we decided to throw bits options into this week. So for 300 bits, you can basically throw a random red flag onto anybody's hand that you want to.
Which I'm not happy about.
I'm super happy about it.
So that could be amusing.
So I can create the perfect date and then somebody can pay bits and have it so that my date literally won't stop talking about their mother.
There you go.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
no!
And then,
No! Because I was like, that wouldn't be. Oh, no.
and then that would be on top of another person's red flag too. So they'd end up getting 2 red flags with them. And for 1,000 bits, we turn it around and we are going to create a date for you. So you get to be the judge and we will create the perfect date and then ruin it for you. Yay!
You're welcome.
So anyway, are we ready?
Yeah. So the only
Can
what
I
are you doing with your life
Can I
and
have
your
that-
choices? I
have that
can't.
napkin over there?
Oh,
Give
do
that-
we have a little
give
bit of
that little-
spillage?
I got a wet spot.
Leo, we talked
You're
about
doing
this.
it.
You don't do this.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Here's another thing that I'd like to specify about red flags. This is a home rule that your red flags or white flags don't negate each other. So, or that's not the word. Yeah, I guess that works too.
They don't
But
cancel
like,
each other out.
yeah. So another part of that is if it does not, whatever it says on the red flag, or if it says it on the white, that's all it is. That is what it is. There's no way that you can change it
Okay.
to make it better.
Oh,
They
It
do
is
not-
what it is.
There's no
and
spin.
period. No.
There's no spin.
We should also clarify that we
Yeah.
have added the deck of dark red flags.
Oh, boy.
The dark red flags. I'm just gonna read the text. Add 75 horribly offensive cards to the red flag deck. So by horribly offensive, they're serious.
There's a lot of really dark and weird
Stuff in here, and you're not going to want to date any of it. So if you get horribly offended, this might not be the game for you.
Yeah, and the
I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
And the
I
red,
apologize in advance.
the red flags that both Billy and I read were not red, dark red.
No.
No,
Mm-mm.
they weren't.
No.
They weren't. So buckle up, Buttercup.
All right.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
It is whoever had the last date.
I think that may have been me.
When was your last date?
When was your last date?
Yay.
It was. Oh, actually, maybe not. 2 weeks ago.
Well, it's not me, dude. Yes. And I don't think it's either.
You got me beat.
Um,
It was not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before that. So I guess a week and a
No,
half. week and a
yeah.
half.
fair. Okay.
You get to go first.
Yeah, I
You
get
get to go first.
You get to judge first. Yay!
Yay. All right, so we pull 3 white cards,
4
4 white
white
cards,
and 3 red.
But I'm a perceiver, not a judger.
Well,
4 white,
you're about to.
3 red. You about to be.
You're about to
Judge.
judge that. Hell out of this.
4 and 3.
4 and 3.
Oh, snap.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh no.
Let's hang out.
All right,
Oh,
we're designing a date.
They're dark. They're real dark.
I
For you.
pick my perfect date.
What was it? How
It would
many?
probably
What were you
be-
supposed to get? 4
Jen.
and 3 red.
Oh, another stipulation is you are in a long-term relationship with this person.
Oh, so this is not just like.
This is not just like a blind date and you
Oh,
have that's
this is
it.
a
This is
commitment.
a commitment. So that's for you.
You're in it
You are
the
in for a
long-
long time. You don't marry them,
So
but it
this
is a long
usual.
term.
Oh, and blankets, we can make up anything for the blanket, or do we put out blanks for right now? So we're gonna put out blanks for right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I was interested to see what you're gonna come up with.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think I got. I think
The
I think
Mm.
I.
You know what? I think I have it.
I
We're
wish I
good.
could just use these in every round. Like,
For
save
the
two
next round,
cards
do we
for
just
the-
take 2
yeah,
more?
for another round.
Or do we get new ones every
All
time?
new ones.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
All right. Who goes first?
I guess.
yeah.
All right, my dude. So, this lovely lady that I have for you.
Tell,
you know,
tell me,
going.
Lucille, how is she?
So listen, we went out the other night. We all hung out at the bars after the Q&A, right?
Yes.
You weren't super into that.
Not really.
That's okay. She's not either. She loves to stay in. So you know, y'all
Ah.
can cuddle, watch the Netflix, do the things, and while you do that, she's gonna give you multiple orgasms.
Oh, damn it. Damn.
All right.
That's real good.
Hey.
Hey. What can I say? Except you're welcome. All right, there you go.
So, was it? I took one of each.
So you're only doing the white first.
white cards.
And then-
You're playing 2 white cards.
Oh, 2 white cards.
Yeah, you're crafting the perfect date.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
play that red card on
One,
somebody
two,
else's.
Yeah, I remember which ones
Okay,
were mine. Okay.
So while you're looking, I'll go ahead. And
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about this? So yeah, okay, a girl that stays in, the sex is really good. That's fine, but like, why not go for something extraordinary? And when I say extraordinary, I mean super extraordinary.
Oh,
Because you, Tinker, are dating a freaking superhero
Wow.
with powers
in a committed relationship with a superhero.
in a committed relationship with a superpower, superhero, super.
I choose Soviet Russia.
There you go. And not only that, you want some alone time with your superhero? You got it, dude, because they live on 100 beachfront acres.
Oh my
You
God, I keep getting
chilling on the beach
Yes,
with
yeah.
somebody with the power of flight or telekinesis. Come on. I mean, like, let's live our best self, our true self.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It also could be a really lame super.
You know what? No.
From
Well,
Nope.
Mystery Men.
Nope.
We know from comic books and movies how well it works out when you're in a long-term relationship with a superhero.
Who
So
hurt
let
you?
me
Who
present.
hurt you?
Let me present an
Who
alternative.
personally hurt you? Version.
My,
Oh no.
my alternative would be that this person this lovely lady.
Okay.
First of all, she owns a vineyard, so you know the wine is going to be flowing.
Okay.
And you know it's really nice to sand, but every once in a while you want a little bit of adventure. You just don't want a lot of people around. She owns a magic carpet. You can have your very own magic carpet right out of Aladdin to wherever you want in the world.
I've always wanted to suffocate in the upper stratosphere.
She'll keep it just low enough that you don't die.
Below
No.
freezing altitude.
So owns a magic carpet and a vineyard. There you go.
It's a lot of property.
Mm.
Source of income.
Do you really want a girlfriend that's constantly going, do you trust me?
I can
I figure as long as we have a safe one.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay, Eddie boy.
I don't like where this is going already.
Leo, he's
Yeah.
over here.
Oh,
Cheating camera, I see.
okay, Eddie boy. Saddle up.
I don't like that wording. I'm worried about it now.
Straddle up.
Oh,
Hold on. I can do better.
One more.
Skedaddle up.
No, I'm good at that.
That's it.
Print. We're going to print that. That's the thing. We're using that.
Skedaddle up.
So, all of this.
The dating site for grandparents. Get out of
Copyright.
All that
That
sound,
is my Tom Waits cover band.
sounded really great. And I know I made a whole thing about getting my second card out. And
Was it worth it?
we'll see. It's because I didn't need a second card.
Oh.
Because you are in a committed relationship with, forget the magic carpet ride, I'll give you the straight up genie.
Oh.
You are dating a voluptuous Robin Williams circa Aladdin.
You know what? That's
That's a mood.
You could have gone like,
It's a straight up genie. I don't think I even have to say anything else.
Gives another definition of blue balls.
well, he's more,
That-
he's more risky
She
based on all the
honestly-
ways.
You dunked on me so hard.
But
No, just icing on the cake here, because you can have whatever you want, but you always know you have a home with me, because I own an island in the Bahamas. So, take your pick, but just know your pick with me is literally a pick of anything.
well, here's the thing, Leo.
well, 3 times, and then that's
But
it.
wait,
You have
There's more.
some tea on my date. I thought it was. Is that right?
I have some D on your date?
T.
T?
I mean,
I
that
choose
could
that
be the
date.
red flag
So you now play a red card for
on
Hillary.
mine.
Oh, man.
So how are you gonna ruin her?
I really want to use my red card for myself.
That was for me.
All right.
So the only thing about this red card is that it's
So this girl loves staying in.
Mhm.
She gives him multiple orgasms.
Oh,
but what's
yeah.
wrong with her?
Yeah.
well nothing because this card just adds to it. this card makes her even better. It is a dark red card.
Oh.
I should also let you all know. However, that is in the eye of the beholder. So you have a butthole for a mouth. You gotta eat it like it's groceries, baby.
Oh
I'm
my
hoping that has nothing to do with the multiple orgasms.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah. Who knows? I mean, it fits her perfectly.
I
Listen,
mean,
we all got our kinks, my dude. Okay.
Oh my god.
and then
No, it's real bad. I hear.
Oh my god.
It's a real bad card.
she's
I
got
think.
a potty mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man. So the superhero
Yes.
who what else does she do?
My superhero who owns the beachfront.
Oh, right,
100
no,
acres.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, while we're on the subject of sex,
Yeah.
I think it's slightly important for you to know about this lovely lady.
Mm, I think.
That she's constantly looking for something else. while you're having sex. So she tenders during sex.
Oh.
You know, just in case there's something else out there.
Rough openly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everyone's on their phone during sex, am I right?
So I'm just gonna lay the card out there. I'm not even gonna do a preamble. The girl that you're dating, I'll take care of it because she's still a virgin, right? But like she is still a virgin. She owns a vineyard. She owns a magic carpet, and she's still a virgin, which isn't a deal breaker in normal relationships. Only if you don't count bestiality. So if you don't count that.
You're all good,
You're
my dude.
all good, my dude. You can drink some wine, fly in a carpet. I know that dog. What? Who said that?
Oh my god!
Like, that's
Oh
weird
my
to say. Like,
God.
That's,
Oh my
that's
god.
a strange sentence
that's a
that you made
strange
up with words.
sentence you've used with words just now.
I love how like we were talking about there being. Oh, by the way, there's these red cards, these darker cards. So are 2 of them have been played?
Yes.
So
That one's worse.
You do have to pick one of them
Oh, hold on.
to,
Yeah.
to go on a date with, and unfortunately, I think that leaves Leo.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
this voluptuous
And-
genie.
Honestly, you really should have known. I mean, some red flags, they come with the territory, and you really should have known better. Because so she's a genie and owns an island in the Bahamas, but she's been around forever, and she's been around forever because she has slept with literally everyone.
Oh!
So
Like, that was someone's wish. Someone wished that.
Literally
everyone.
Look, it's
So-
okay.
Your mama slept with that genie.
It's okay. She
Your
was
daddy
very
slept with that
loving.
genie.
Like
Adolf Hitler slept with that genie.
You know, before high
Donald
school,
Trump
he was
slept with
kind
that
of
genie.
normal.
Well, I think that goes outside.
I'm so sorry. I said
That's
that.
fine.
You slept with that genie.
Who are you going on a date with?
So
And
let's go over these again.
Okay.
We have
You've got, hang on, we've got, loves staying in, gives you multiple orgasms, but has a butthole for a mouth. Right? We've also got your genie, who owns an island and has slept with literally everyone. You've got,
That also means you. Yeah.
you've got a superhero who lives on 100 beachfront acres, but tenders during sex. And then you also have, you have your lovely lady who owns a vineyard and a magic carpet. But she's still a virgin if you don't count bestiality.
Oh my god.
these are
You could change that about her.
you have thoroughly ruined these people for me.
You're welcome.
And you get to pick one.
Listen, we're just
no,
looking out for you.
get
so
to
you're
is
aware.
that the
Get to.
is the phrasing I
Yep.
get to?
You get to pick one.
Give me one of these foxy ladies.
Well, let's see.
I know. This is what are hard
I know.
the decisions.
I know.
Decisions. You got to make a decision.
So
How about you just eliminate
yeah, okay, so
Okay.
eliminate one.
What? Yeah.
there's a couple that are a little bit easier
What's
for me to
definitely
eliminate.
out?
Yeah, go for it.
What's definitely out?
I'm gonna have to eliminate both the genie
Okay.
and the superhero because
Okay.
I do not like beaches.
Okay,
I never
fair.
will.
I'm sorry, what does the genie have to do with it? Oh, Bahamas. Yeah. Peace.
Okay.
And this is where this is gonna get weird.
Uh-oh.
As it should.
Multiple orgasms just sound exhausting.
Oh.
Fair.
So I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the doggy loving vineyard owner.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, you can change that about her.
You can't change it if it's already a thing.
Winner.
But the virgin.
So what do I get
But
out?
I think the insane amount of money that I would have that would be in the relationship
True.
from her owning a vineyard,
It's
I
true.
could look past it. It'd be gross.
I mean, it's not
But-
like you're gonna have like a lot of dogs on the farm. You just say we're not gonna own pets, right?
Yeah.
Just to make it
This,
easier.
this is a stipulation.
So-
If you want this,
This man got
Do I
like
keep the
3
red flag?
wishes with Namek Dragon Balls
Unless you
and
wanna-
said nah.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that you don't.
This man
Okay.
could have had
Oh,
anything
okay,
he
so we
wanted.
will just keep by keeping the red flag.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Unless you
All
want
right.
to keep score a different way.
Nah, I mean we could keep it on the board, I guess. But
Or on the
Here.
in paper if I need to.
He's got a telling mark.
there we go.
Because it might
Oh,
get
his
a
name.
little.
Yeah.
Crazy
Well,
with
it's
all the
because it's a
cards.
wet erase, so it won't.
Yeah.
come off. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So do we go around this?
Yeah.
That means Scrappy's judging next.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
All
cool.
right.
So
4
4
cards.
whites, 3 red.
3 reds.
Okay. 3.
There we go.
I can't count. I promise. Maybe.
Here, I will pull 4 cards for him.
Oh, yeah.
And 1, 2, 3. And what is this card right here? Is this just? Are these extras?
Yeah, I think
From
those
last
were
time?
your
Okay.
extra
no,
red
his
cards.
Cool.
Oh, discards, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. We got this.
This
We
is
got
not
this.
No, I got.
All right. So while we're waiting for him and while we're picking cards, what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna click over. What have I put over in the Nightbot? We put Discord. Yes. Please feel free to come join us on Discord. I put that up. What else did I not put up yet?
Am I in charge?
You are in charge.
I chose the dog section.
Discord. We connect. Oh.
Choose bestiality.
I didn't do that yet.
The amount of money that I would get from that, we could work through it.
I'm very proud of you. It's a very mature decision. Okay, these are my new cards, but I don't need them.
You know what the funny part is?
It's
Is
true. Yeah, because I forgot and I put them down there. when we
one of the
did
examples you gave me when
Oh,
we were
whoops.
discussing the
I
game
really should've
was what
switched
you
over.
literally played.
Was it really?
We talked about the beachfront property.
Oh no. Oh no. What is? Are you torn?
I'm trying to think, and I'm having a problem thinking.
Well,
Think-
I have to go first anyway, right?
Yeah.
And then
So we
Leo
have
goes.
some
So you've
time.
got some time. All right.
Oh,
You did-
I
want
would
to.
like to announce, I just want to say congratulations, Scribe.
Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
my
I
dude.
appreciate
Yeah, I didn't realize we finally have our first sponsor, guys.
That's right.
Uh,
One blood.
Yeah, this man saves lives. He's a hero. He has 1 blood cell left.
It's true.
That was my dude.
So I actually wore this shirt
Yeah.
on a very sad night for me
Oh, gosh.
because I was supposed to wear white that night,
Oh,
and
no.
it said, "I am a hero."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was very
Oh.
very sad. So, yeah.
Because he was not a hero.
I
He
was
was
not.
not a hero.
Have you made a decision?
I mean, you could go ahead and go, and then we can go this way. and
Let's
go
let's
last.
do it,
That's a great idea.
Leo. Hit me. What you got? Set me up.
Hey, hey. So, I got you.
You got what I
Me. I got you something real sweet.
Okay, what you got?
So, 2 things. First, with this baby, this little sweetie, this little honey bun, you'll never have to work a day in your life as long as you're dating her.
Go on.
So you can sit around the couch. You can watch Simpsons reruns all night long. All day, every day. But also, she is a world champion validator.
Like a parking?
Wait a second.
Stop it.
Wait, you could have chosen anything you
Oh,
wanted.
yeah.
She's it's
part
world
2.
champion blank, and you chose validator.
It's part 2 of Leo.
Explain
just
yourself.
this is why.
Explain yourself.
So she's a cactar for 5 minutes.
I have to pause for just a moment to clarify that this whole mention of the shirt and everything we've got with Audie's too soon.
I'm
It's too
sorry.
soon.
I'm so
Too soon.
sorry,
It's too
audience.
soon. So okay, proceed.
So she validates.
She's a world champion validator. So she doesn't only validate. She lets you feel as comfortable as you have ever felt in your body, in your mind, in your spirit.
And she does it on a global level.
That's
I mean, she can do it for anyone who's living. But yeah, as anyone in your life
So
has ever
good.
made you feel, you can be the little spoon to her big spoon and not feel any way about it. you
pretty good.
yeah, you can have a neck beard that goes all the way down to your ankles and not feel any one way about it. Because
She
she
finally got that neck
validates.
beard I've been talking about.
Beyond a certain point, does he just turn into chest hair?
Little beard spoon.
Here I've been trying to talk you into not growing that.
Little
that
spoon neck beard,
beard.
and
And
finally,
you would finally have
found-
somebody who would encourage you to grow that.
Mhm.
I hope you're learning something here tonight.
Yeah, you can't walk past that one. Don't let that one be the one that got away.
Okay.
All right, so
Still not ready.
okay, it's okay. I'm good. I got this. So, not only, and understand this is the first of the cards, and this is pretty good.
This is pretty good.
Gives billions to your favorite charity.
Aww.
And while we're here on this We Connect thing, and she's got billions to give to this charity, meaning there is quite a bit left over too. So she is.
I believe that's extrapolation.
Yeah, that's not what the card says.
But she's giving billions to your favorite charity. I mean,
That
this
she
is
does.
What at what cost?
She
But-
does.
But you know what?
What?
She is never gonna give you up, let you down,
Oh
run
no!
around, or desert you.
I can't believe that's not a red flag.
I'm really happy about this now.
And she's
Rick
not gonna let you down.
Rollina.
So even financially, she's not gonna let you down. Okay, she's
Right.
giving billions, but she's not gonna let you down because she's never gonna give you
me
up, let you down,
or hurt
run
me.
around, or desert you.
That's good. That's good.
Now, please note, it didn't go into the second part of that verse, so she's totally gonna
No.
make you cry.
Don't you?
Say
No.
goodbye.
Stop.
Tell a lie.
No.
Next year.
No. Okay.
You ready?
These are real good.
Okay, so
I'm going last.
from what
I think I
I
decided.
from what I know about Will, which to be fair is not a lot, but from what I've been able to glean,
Our burgeoning friendship.
Friendship.
Yes.
but we'll call it that. There are. I feel like there are two things in this world that you value above all others.
Okay.
They are to live your life and to laugh.
To live my life and laugh.
And this girl is so perfect for you
Okay.
because not only is she adventurous, will do whatever it is you want to go out there and do, but she is also the funniest person in the entire world.
Oh, see, I married this person.
Ah.
So this is
Then
a
this
good
is
start.
a better Tracy.
This is a-
Whoa.
Oh.
Although I don't know, she might be
Shots
funnier than you.
fired.
This could be bad.
Oh.
She
Okay.
might be making you look bad.
So,
Hill.
hey. So first off, let me just say, communication is key.
It really
It
is.
really is. But you can't communicate if you don't have somebody who's a good listener, right? Very
Absolutely.
That's
important.
true. That's absolutely true.
Very
That's
Oh, yeah.
important.
really
Good
You
listener.
know, you mentioned the funniest person.
Funniest
I
person.
don't think that's it.
That's
Because
zero.
this lady is her life is the true story that Jingle All the Way is based on.
Oh goodness. Oh. Oh no. He really loves that movie.
It is a really good movie.
He really loves that movie.
Really Turbo Man.
But that means she's married.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, she was the child.
Oh.
You said it, not me.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
These are all really good.
So this is going great for me.
Wait, the child was a little boy.
What? It's loosely
Like-
based
like
on a
based
true
on.
story.
Based on.
Based on.
Who doesn't care?
So she was a whiny child that just.
She was Turbo One.
It's
Oh,
yeah,
God.
thank you.
Ta turtle man.
All right.
Okay. I
So
didn't
wait,
look
so
at
she's
these.
giving a red flag.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, so okay, so I'm giving. Okay, got it.
So I
Wait, is
Yes.
that what we did last
Yep.
time? Is that what we did last time?
Do it.
I gave it to you, but what we went in this order last time, right?
Oh, that's right. So
So
I'm
since
always
we're
giving a
going-
red
Yeah,
flag.
yeah. So mine's still yours.
To the, okay.
Okay. So, what happened?
He's
What was
adventurous.
Oh,
Adventurous
Oh.
and the funniest person in the
Oh, that's so
world.
crazy.
That's great,
What?
right?
Mhm.
Oh, it's like you know this person already.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. It's the person that you most hated in high school, and they haven't changed at all.
Oh no.
no.
Dang, that's a strikeout.
Oh no.
This is on your
That's-
adventurous funny person.
Oh no. Yes.
Your adventurous funny person.
Oh, it's on.
It's
that
the
you hated
person
in
that
high
I hated the most in
Yeah.
high school and they
Ooh.
haven't changed
Yeah,
at
you'll never
all.
be
Wow.
able to.
Leo, I'm just gonna start feeding you red cards.
Yeah, yeah,
school.
it's
That
like-
could be a deal breaker right there.
Okay.
All right. So, Leos, you'll never have to work while you date them, and they are a world champion
Validator.
validator.
I assume a party.
And while they're being a self-righteous world champion validator, they're going to be putting air quotes around everything they say.
Ooh, gross.
That's what it's
So-
part of the psychology. It makes it good.
You are good enough for me. I love that beard you're wearing.
This is hitting a
You
little
are
too close to
so-
home. Please stop.
You are enough. I'm so sorry. You are enough.
You're welcome.
Will you marry?
Oh
my god.
So it's just perfect.
I think I'm pregnant.
Wait, so what? I don't honestly like.
You're going to be a father.
Can I just get a straight answer?
The sex was real good.
I'm taking the kids.
Don't worry,
and going
baby.
To my
You're
mom's.
enough for me.
Oh, Jesus.
We forgot though. Edward,
You-
you
Well, I
have
need-
things about Tracy.
I do actually.
Oh, that's right.
Which was Tracy's again?
Okay, so gives billions to your favorite charity and is never going to give you up, let you down, run around, or desert you.
Yeah, give her
Yeah,
some
no.
payback.
All that is absolutely true about this girl.
So true.
It's you know how she got those billions, and she started working for the Lehman Brothers
Oh wow.
right out of college. In fact, that's how she got her college nickname Rapist.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. College nickname was rapist?
Yes.
People change?
Yeah. Yeah.
But not his.
Woo! Yeah.
Yes.
Not a worse card in the deck. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Oh, I beg to
Oh,
differ.
So last but not least.
You are
Good
based off the
listener, based off the movie Jingle All the Way.
But also she's a clown pimp.
Oh!
Wait,
no.
hold on.
Oh,
I thought red cards were supposed to be negatives.
God damn it. No, but it is for him. Son of a bitch.
It's terrible for him. It's the worst
Do you
card
like
for him.
clowns to
No.
rub your face?
Oh my god,
No.
you're gonna have clowns going in and out of your
No.
house all
Hold
day
on,
long.
hold on. I can turn this around. Clown pimp, okay, means that they are a pimp for clowns.
Right. So they're gonna be having
So
to give
they're not.
money.
So the pimp doesn't dress
Right,
up
but the
like
clowns
a
are gonna
clown.
be having
She's
to
gonna be
give money.
smelling like seltzer
They're
water
gonna be
every
in and out
time
of
she
the
gets
house
home.
all day long.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't know.
all day
I don't
long.
bring my business home.
Baby, why you got that makeup on your
I don't
face?
bring my business
Hey,
home.
you know what? She got breast augmentation. She got squeaker toys put in there.
No.
It was
She
a
is
work-
not
it was
dressed
a
up like
work
a clown.
deduction.
She pimps clowns out. It's her side business, so she doesn't bring her business home.
You're gonna look at the bottom of her stilettos. She's
I'm
gonna have
sorry.
a giant handkerchief
No.
stuck to it.
No. I don't bring customer service home because that's my business, and that I keep it separate.
That's real weird.
Personal
You're really
business.
nice to people.
Baby,
I know.
baby, what I tell you about no funny business? What I tell you about no funny business?
Oh,
Don't
baby,
bring that home, baby.
baby, I was cleaning out the closet and I found this tricycle. What are you bringing into our house?
Listen,
I opened the trunk of your car to get your keys, and I found 19 other clowns in that trunk. Baby, why are you put 19 clowns in the trunk? I can learn to live with air quotes,
God
and I will do my. It was so the clown pimp.
I
I'm
hate
so.
you so much.
It was so hard to talk
I was
to
gonna
all the
win
way.
that shit too.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, yeah.
So it's the air quotes.
Air quotes. You win.
Yeah.
I think
No,
I'm
No, that's
excited.
Did I successfully
There you
poison
go.
Tracy's?
you've
Awesome.
successfully.
Oh,
played
that's
with
right. No, we are
Tracy's.
putting.
I can now picture
There,
no one
okay.
else, but
I'm so mad.
like, how did you two meet? Well, the rapist and I started
Oh
dating.
my god. Oh my god.
Steph-
Stephanie and I started dating. Oh, sweetie, call me by my nickname. No, honey, I don't think I no.
What's your nickname?
All right,
I
I'm
know.
having the perfect
All right.
day for you.
Okay.
Everybody's got any cards?
I'm so nervous right now.
Ooh.
Green.
Yeah,
when
that's
are your
right, I got that
friends
map
coming
together.
over?
Wow.
What do you mean when our friends? Our friends are over. Our friends are here.
Ouch.
When are your friends coming over?
These are my
What?
friends.
Oh, are
This is
are
my
they talking
time.
about the clowns?
Oh.
No, this was before the clowns.
Oh, great.
They wrote it.
Okay.
Oh, that means.
What?
Samantha,
What?
Bernard, Samantha, we're coming.
Or does he think
Be
that
right back.
air quotes? Oh, one of your friends. Oh, got it. Oh, air quotes. Now I
One of
get
your
it. Sorry.
friends
So
coming
the update.
over. Why would
So-
you say it like that? Say it what? I'm not saying it like that.
I'm just asking when your friends are coming over.
You're
So,
beautiful
Tinker-
man.
What kind of shirt do you
I
wear?
don't know. What am I
Large
supposed
or
to call you? Am I supposed to call you Tinker? What am I supposed to call you here? You're the other one. You
Yeah,
wrote the other
I
one.
did
The
write
other
that.
one. This is very confusing. Made
Go
something
right.
quite delicious tonight. What is in this?
It's the Irish rose. Or sorry, Irish peach.
It's got peach and
Mm.
whiskey.
Peach and whiskey and iced tea.
It's lovely.
And Scribe and I have already finished ours, which were made with mint tea.
I wanted to try it.
No, you are not allowed to try it. I drank it all.
Oh,
So
no.
fight.
Okay, my next one's got mint then.
Oh wow, you guys are bummed because I got 3 dark red cards.
Wow.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I only got one, and it was not a dark red flag. It has a superpower, and it's talking shit about
So
you.
we're doing this for Tracy, right?
Guys,
Yeah.
I built this for Tracy.
my something in my chest just sank a little bit when I read my first card.
Oh,
Like,
no.
it was a dark
Your
red
first
one.
red card?
Yeah, my first red card. It was a dark red one again.
There's some really bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get ready.
Okay, great.
Get rid of those. And I think, you know what, I don't know if this is going to do it for you, but I have to do it because
So
if I didn't, I would regret it.
Yeah, you know the weird thing about these cards? So, like, the red cards are, like, just awful stuff that actually exists in humanity.
Not all of them!
And then the dark red cards, I
Oh.
mean, unfortunately, some of them really do exist in humanity. But, like, some of them are just like, come on. That's like so far out there that you're just like, I didn't think I was watching American Horror Story right now. Anyway,
feel like
yeah,
we
let's
need.
go.
Okay, so then while they're deciding, have you guys not decided yet?
I'm
While they're
ready.
deciding, I'll read some of the discards.
No,
Oh,
I'm ready.
will you read
Oh, you're
this?
ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
just
Okay.
waiting on my red.
All right.
I'll go first.
Okay.
You want to go first? No, you do it.
So,
Tell me about my date.
okay, so this guy is great. He is actually, he's a little bit of a pacifist. In fact, he never really blames you for anything.
Oh,
He's a very realistic
that's
person.
that's really nice. Okay.
No throwing blame. And on top of it, I don't know where he got it, but he has a magic bag that contains unlimited
God
cheese.
damn it. I
Oh
want
my
that
gosh.
real bad.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyone who knows me.
You're worse.
Did I just get
see,
really lucky?
that is the look on his face because he realizes. Fuck. Yeah, that's what he's saying right now.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he realizes the power of the bag of unlimited cheese. I love cheese.
It's
So
a great
Did I just get really, really lucky
Sure.
there?
You got
Yeah,
really
you
lucky.
got really lucky.
I saw it. I was
Oh
like,
my
I don't know if she's into cheese, but I have to
I'm
play
kind
it.
of Liz Lemon about the cheese thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Never blames you for anything and has a magic bag that contains unlimited cheese. Oh my gosh.
So
All right, good luck.
So I die in a tragic car accident, and my last will and testament is a treasure map leading you to the perfect man, who I have spent
The
years.
other perfect.
The
man.
other perfect
Got
man.
it. Okay. Okay.
And
Cool.
and he, like me, and everyone here at this table, he loves you unconditionally.
Oh,
Whoever, whatever
really
you decide,
important.
that's really
that's
important.
really important.
And the cheese, it's hard to top that, but
Well, usually you use the cheese to top other things.
you could. But I mean, like you and I, like if there's one thing I could change is that, you know, like I wish I was a better like cook for you, but you don't need that anymore because this professional chef is gonna make you anything you want. So
And it can have cheese in it,
it
too.
can have cheese in it too, but sushi,
But not,
It's not in that
unlimited-
bag.
But not in unlimited quantities.
sushi's not in that bag.
That's true. I do love sushi.
Your professional chef's gonna buy you as much.
He loves me
cheese as you
unconditionally,
want.
and he'll make me any food I want because he's a professional chef.
He's not gonna judge you for it because he loves you unconditionally.
Wow.
Oh, do you want some dessert? Do you
Oh,
want
that's-
some? You
that's
want some
really
of this?
good.
What do you feel like tonight? I make it for you.
That's the worst one.
I'll make it for you.
Where did he come? Really?
Scientists are still unsure where he's from. Like, yeah.
Nobody knows.
Is that
Sorry.
All right.
He's no
Okay.
swan
Oh, tell me
person.
what's up.
I don't know. You guys are gonna have a lot of trouble topping this.
Wow, goodness gracious.
Thank
Oh
God
my,
we have
oh my. Well, I mean,
Tell me about my date.
You got my rose.
so the thing is, all those things are great if you are someone who values material possessions.
Yeah.
And
like a purse.
I mean, I'm just saying one of the throwaway cards was a basic person. So, I mean, if that's what you're looking for,
Okay. All right.
they're here.
But
if you want something-
Tell me about this very special person. I need to know.
Yeah, with a little
Did you
more
want some white tea?
substance, this wonderful man can talk to animals.
Oh my gosh, he's Dr. Doolittle.
Everyone wants to date Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
yes. Yes.
Okay, so you can talk to animals.
That's
That's pretty cool.
It's very
As
cool.
long as he doesn't get too
Robert
distracted.
Downey Jr.
No.
is playing him in the remake.
All right, so what else? Tell me more about Dr. Doolittle.
Thank you.
So, we can talk to animals. You know, we can figure out what that loud meow at 2 a.m. means. You know, we
That
can.
would be really, really convenient.
Yeah, we'll never be.
Can you put me singing the song with my
We'll never have interrupted sleep ever again. We're gonna.
I believe the films prove that incorrect.
All right. And then also,
The unfortunate thing is I'm really familiar with Dr. Doolittle, so yeah. Okay, go on.
well, the other great animal stuff. But so switching gears a little bit here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it down.
Pivoting away from the animals.
So we all know that. I mean, when it all comes down to it, a box of flowers, that ring you liked, that home knitted sweater that you wanted so much.
You're getting to this in a really roundabout way.
We all genuinely do love material possessions.
Yeah,
so
after you just knock them from their material.
yeah, but this is 5 minutes later. She's forgotten.
Right.
So I always give you.
The perfect gifts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he
So
can
what do
talk
you
to
need?
animals,
I
and he
got it.
always gives me the perfect gifts. All right,
Mhm.
that's good to know.
He can
Also
talk
just-
to animals, but is he talking shit to animals?
Right,
'Cause
I
it
know.
doesn't
I think
say
better
it's
question.
gonna be
Well,
like
it doesn't
anything.
say
How
bad
about-
things.
I can talk to animals. I can't understand them. but I can
That's
talk
true.
to them.
Exactly.
Maybe he
Like
just talks
that.
to animals
So
all day
what
long.
you really want is somebody who cares for animals. like somebody who works at an animal shelter.
Oh.
Who
Oh.
volunteers
He's a
their
volunteer?
time. Yeah, who volunteers. Does not pocket any cash for that.
Isn't that less time spent with her though?
It's volunteer.
It is volunteer work. I mean, it's a no-kill shelter, though, right?
Of course.
Okay, got
It
it.
does not say that. on
Doesn't
I believe
say that on
that's
the
a
card,
travel
but
I believe,
you know,
I believe it's actually a puppy mill.
no,
Yes,
no.
yes,
Okay, to be
I don't
fair,
actually know.
that is a red flag. So
Is it really?
yes, it
Works
is.
at a puppy mill? Jesus.
We'll get to it. I'll find it. But not only that, after you enjoy volunteering at the animal shelter together, you can go to any bar ever because you can get free drinks from any bar for free in the
Wow.
entire world.
Isn't she
Wow.
already female?
That's pretty awesome.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
I may not have spent enough time at bars. I didn't really spend any time at bars, but I have not actually had that experience of going to a bar and getting free
Same.
drinks.
Thank you.
So
Cereal.
I don't know. I'm sure there are people out there who go through this. It was never me.
Ooh, yeah.
Apparently, no. I did spend a lot of time
You
in
just gotta
the
have that
bars
grace.
where nobody there would have been interested in buying me drinks because they were buying drinks for my friends who were male. So,
Those are fun bars.
yep. So yeah. Anyway.
That bar was called Plur in my hometown.
All right. So animal shelter volunteer can get you free drinks forever at any bar in the world.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good to know. All right. So tell
So-
me
Cheese bag boy.
more about
I-
Cheese Bag
I
Boy.
believe that what you meant to say was the man with the magic bag of unlimited cheese.
No, cheese bag boy. You know, he's got a little bit of problem whenever he communicates.
Yeah.
He can only speak in lines from the classic hit movie Crossroads with Britney Spears.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I've never seen that movie, so I don't know how bad that is.
Oh no.
I haven't either, but honestly,
I mean, it's a
movie with
really
Britney
deep
Spears,
movie.
like,
Oh
Okay.
no.
but honestly, you pick any movie, and if they can only speak in lines from that movie, you're gonna get real
Oh,
sick of it
no.
real quick.
You know, it's funny that you bring up Crossroads because Will's guy that he's trying to hook up his wife with. He actually has.
If I had a nickel,
He
I
actually.
had one.
It's funny that he's a chef because he also has genitals full of spiders.
Oh gosh. Well,
Well,
That-
they're contained.
Yeah. It
In
doesn't
his
necessarily
genitals?
mean
They're contained.
it doesn't mean that, it comes out that way.
Doesn't mean.
Doesn't
it
say
just-
that it doesn't.
It doesn't say that it does.
It doesn't say that it
he's
doesn't.
a professional chef.
This is the world of Dr. Doom.
He does
The
love
little-
me,
The
but he has
wonderful world
He's
of
a-
Dr. Doom.
genitals,
Little-
spiders.
He brings you nice gifts and things to have. He
Like
also
spiders
left.
and his balls.
He also laughs incessantly during sex.
Oh God.
Non-stop laughing during sex because what you're doing is slightly funny.
Oh, no, we can stop.
That's good, baby.
God.
That's real good, baby. I've been on this and
I think I killed
down.
it.
Yeah, I think you just killed that one really hard. Yeah, that's not gonna
I
work.
don't like it.
Nope.
Alright, so this is a card that made my heart sink.
I
Billy just did to me is real bad, but
I'm gonna think that he's laughing because the dogs are saying bad things about me.
What did the dog say? Tell me what the dog
Tell me what the dog said.
that's funny, Scooter.
Oh no. Oh no.
She's a hooker taxidermist.
Oh!
What's wrong with that?
That's the person who taxidermies hookers.
Yeah.
Or is it? Is he a hooker who's a taxidermist?
Oh.
It says a hooker.
He
taxidermist.
stuffs hookers and not in a sexual
No.
way.
Or he's a hooker who is.
I
a
don't know if you
taxidermist.
two want to fight this because either way you read the
No.
card.
Why are we judging people's professions?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm
Also-
sorry.
That is so
I'm sorry.
weird.
Was your argument why are we judging people's
Yeah.
professions?
I agree. We shouldn't
Listen.
judge his
Some-
profession.
Somebody just, they might need to get their little. It's cool.
It's not a big
Don't
deal.
touch him.
Hello, subs.
I agree. I'm just gonna say,
Okay.
for if there's any reason you should not pick this person, it is because they still believe in hookers and don't understand that they are sex workers.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Still believe
Laughing
in hookers
Doolittle
like
is
they
out.
don't exist.
All right.
can't handle it.
Apparently, they want more clarity for Leo's hand.
Never blamed you
They
for
want
magic
clarity. Look
bag.
at the chat. They
Oh,
want more clarity for Leo's hand.
Oh no!
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, he's not out yet.
No, she just spent,
No.
what, is it 100 or?
Oh no! More clarity for Leo's hand. So we need a random red card for Leo's hand.
everyone duck.
Literally only talks
No,
about.
wait a second. Wait a second. Now you eliminated that one.
I did.
So
Oh yeah, let them.
Oh, I'll let you re-choose
Yeah,
somebody else's to sabotage
Emma.
if you want to. Since I Emma, do you want to sabotage somebody else instead? Since I had just eliminated him.
Or would you like to use it on the next one?
Yeah, or do you want to use it on the next
Well,
round?
because it'll be 2 rounds from him because he's judging next.
Ah. Well, we'll let you do whatever you want to. If you want to sabotage
Really
someone
sabotage?
else instead, because I really haven't said much about those other 3. Animal shelter volunteer gets free drinks, but is a hooker taxidermist. Never blames you for anything. Has a magic bag of cheese, but only speaks in lines from what is that Britney Spears movie?
Crossroads.
Got it. Yep.
take.
Oh, you.
So I think I get to pick the random card, right?
Oh yeah, so Leo's out.
Why don't you give her an option too?
Oh, I'll give you an option too. Okay, so what we'll do here. Oh, that's a blank. Okay, so I'll give you 2 options. Okay, one of these is a dark red card. Ha ha ha.
She
Okay.
can't. Obviously, she
Yeah.
didn't see them.
I'll read them to you, but I'm also gonna just put them down here. Oh, I'll put them over on my space. That works. Okay, and then I'll
Why-
flip it
why
over.
you
So.
doing this?
So one of your choices to sabotage him with is oh, I can't read this. For as long as you date them, your genitals will constantly itch.
Oh God.
And then the other one you could sabotage him with is speaks with a constantly changing foreign accent.
Oh no.
I mean,
on.
I love that.
So-
That would be so
To be
cute.
fair, that first one is just August for I think every man in the room.
No. Constant.
Constantly changing.
Did you say
Constantly.
While you are dating this person, like
Not just during a month.
Constantly.
I'm not
changing.
denying that it's terrible.
I'm sorry. What is August 1st?
The
So
month,
Emma,
Scratch
the
a
month
junk
of
day.
August.
what are we going to add to?
Why is August scratch your junk bug?
Because it's really human.
Okay, so he's only speaking in lines from Crossroads,
Okay.
and but his accent is constantly changing.
I love it.
Emma chose the
Or
accents.
no, she hasn't picked one yet. She's got to pick one. Or that whole itchy thing. Although the itchy
Itchy
thing, to be
junk
fair, is
thing.
pretty bad.
That one's really bad.
It's really bad.
It's August all
Ooh.
year round, I hear.
All right, so what are you gonna pick?
Especially in fall. Oh no.
That's so gross.
Ooh.
Hey, he's got a magic bag of unlimited cheese. They can do
I know that
whatever.
bag of
The
cheese
world
is
is
really
like-
No,
good.
wait, but he has
French.
to scratch his junk
French.
all the
Nope,
time.
she picked the accent.
No.
All right,
She
she picked the
wanted
accent.
to cross on
So
Oh, accents. and
Okay,
sexy
so-
jokes.
he never blames you for anything. He has a magic bag that contains unlimited cheese, but he only speaks in lines from Crossroads with a constantly changing French foreign accent.
Oh wait, she chose the.
Well, she changed the foreign accent, but she also specified that it was French.
Oh.
Which, I mean,
now
technically
it's-
it's on the card, but
now it's
we'll
French
go.
accent,
Oh my gosh. Okay, that would get really annoying.
which I will point out, cheese.
But I like cheese. I like cheese a lot. Okay. You know what? The animal shelter volunteer, but the free drinks isn't a big deal to me. It's like, why don't we just pour drinks at home? And I'm not sure about the whole hooker taxidermist
what's up,
thing.
Doc?
Taxidermy kind of creeps me out a little bit. So I
She
think
understands. She understands.
I think you just lost
That's fine.
yours. So it really comes down to the professional chef that loves me unconditionally, but has spiders in his genitals.
Oh my god.
I know, but I don't really have a problem with spiders. I mean, I don't really want them all over his genitals. I'd really prefer to just kind of at least brush them aside.
They're inside.
They're
Oh my
inside.
They're
can't see
inside.
them.
Well, then I'm not going to see them.
You're never
You'll
gonna
feel them.
Or
I'm just
are
not
you?
gonna see them.
Oh, you might feel them. Yeah, did you say you would feel them? Yeah, you'll feel them.
Stop it.
Honestly, okay, let's think about this for a minute. There's
No, thank you. No,
If
thank you very
If you
much.
don't have a problem with spiders, it's fine.
No, I don't want to think
And
about
hey,
this. And it's
maybe-
my card.
Maybe they're
audience
tarantulas.
famous lines from Crossroads. He's not a murderer, okay? It's just a rumor. Okay, who can do that line with a French accent?
Oh, a consistently changing French accent. Come on.
He is not a murderer. He's not
A murderer, okay?
he's not a murderer. Okay. He's just a.
What's wrong? Why are
You
you
kind of
stopping?
wandered into Sweden there.
Yeah.
Halfway.
It works perfectly.
What's wrong? Why are you stopping?
What is so wrong? Why is stopping?
It says changing
Oh, God.
accent, not inflection.
Well, one was sure. So-
No.
Yeah. That's it.
Really?
No.
You get spider genitals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a game where
Sky
someone
has
gets hit and all
spider genitals.
it hurts for everyone.
Emma has been triggered by that.
Hey,
Scene.
my turn.
So triggered.
Oh
lol,
my God.
spider
Set me
tentacles.
up, set me up, take me on a date. Set
Leo's
me
going
up,
on a
set
date.
me up, find me a mate.
There's a new one. What are you just gonna be, some big fat pregnant superstar?
Yes, and.
They say that every morning to you when you wake.
Yep, that's why we picked spider genitals. Lines I never thought I'd say. So,
I
all right,
cannot wait.
oh, we're making a date for Leo.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
so excited.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So, while we're deciding on our date for you, you want to read what some of our red flag discards?
Yeah.
If we use some of these, then just skip it.
Mm.
I've gotten one dark red flag, and it was not good.
Oh.
I got
It was really boring.
it. I got it.
Sad.
Ooh.
Dang it.
I got a pretty good one.
I got it.
You are going.
You're supposed to read some of them out loud.
Everybody's talking. Alright, we promised we'd read these to you. So I'm gonna let y'all know about a couple of red flags. Now,
Can I have the really back?
These here's Hooker checking it.
Thank you. I'll take it back.
So here are some red flags that I may or may not have any problem with if you were to have that across the table from me on a date. So
You can
classic
One time.
male situation.
You sure?
Hits on every server.
I've been on that date.
I mean,
I think we got a date for you.
Are
are
we
they
good?
cuter than me?
I think we have a
Are
date for
they?
you. I'm trying to decide between a couple of different things.
Is afraid of stoplights.
We've lost him.
Who isn't? See, the thing is, if you don't stop at the stoplight, you could get T-boned. And at first, I thought that was a steak. And I was like, there's no steak except the one
Does he
across
have an
your heart
ostrich? No.
when a
No, he
flying
doesn't.
piece of wood just goes through it. But you might not die unless you're a vampire.
Pokemon?
Great.
I thought
It does stop!
I thought it was one of these, so when it was sweet, it was very alarming.
All right, Leah, you ready?
All right,
Let's go, let's
we've got
do
a
it.
date for you.
Right.
Okay. Am
You
I
know-
first? Oh, no, go ahead.
We're
No,
gonna
please,
say.
please do. Yes.
So,
Mm.
you know what's really sexy? Somebody who's super successful, right?
Mhm.
Well, I got a lady who's got a successful startup.
Successful what?
Startup.
Okay.
It's
I
going
heard
great.
Okay.
It's successful.
Iron successful.
It is successful.
Iron successful spirit. I was like,
Also that
that's
too.
good
It's
for her.
fine.
Okay.
But not only that, you know how successful she is?
Mm,
She got a penthouse suite in your favorite city.
Oh my god, I don't have a brain to say.
You get to live in a penthouse in your favorite city.
Mm, Okay, okay.
You get to live in a penthouse in your favorite city.
Is she Oprah? Okay, I don't, I'm not super huge into successful
Listen!
people, But I do love startups. That makes my heart warm. I love startups. I love tech startups. So I'm in. All right.
All right.
Who's next?
So, Leo,
Mhm.
as I'm sure that anybody who's been listening for the past,
Oh my gosh, Audie wants us to find a cute girl for her after we're done with Leo.
We can do that.
Yes,
we can totally
we will do that.
so I think it's pretty well apparent that you have a way with words. And
Stop.
so the first really good thing about this person is that they are a college English professor.
Oh, I do love English. Okay.
They're an English professor. And the thing that I think you might really, really like about this person is that they actually have a cellar full of free, beautiful theater space.
Mm.
Oh my
I
god.
was really hoping that it would be like validation tickets.
Cellar full of validation.
So I just bathe in validation.
Just-
oh God, I'm
like
special.
Scrooge McDuck.
I'm everything I need to be. I'm right where I need to be.
Now, this cellar, it is like an opera house.
Mm.
It is huge.
Mm.
It's got everything you could want in a theater space. There's no annoying killer in the middle of the fucking center stage. It is brilliant.
What was the first thing you did?
They're a college English professor.
Love English. All right, I'm on board.
Hey, go ahead.
So,
When you go out
mhm.
and you're playing a video game
yeah.
and you get to that character creation screen,
Oh, yeah.
it's so difficult, right? Because like you're trying to come up with like different like styles for your
It's really
characters,
true.
stuff
And
like
none
that.
of them really match.
And then none of them match good, and because you can't like decide on like a hairstyle or
Mhm,
something like that,
mhm.
it's like, so what if you had a girl at home who was the world's best hairstylist, and every day you wake up and this was her canvas, and she would create a different masterpiece using that canvas right here.
I can stop wearing beanies in between haircuts. If you're wondering, yes, that's why. Oh my
You would
God.
never have to do that again. What is your favorite movie?
Nope, cannot do that.
I know,
You
I
have
have
to
questions too, and I don't get to ask.
Nope.
How about
Okay,
this?
I was just
How about
about to
this?
say
Without saying it, I need
Okay.
you to think of your top 5 favorite movies.
Top
Don't
five.
say it. Don't say that. Do you have your top 5 favorite
I
movies?
mean, I have my top one.
It doesn't matter. Think of your top 100 favorite movies.
Okay.
Because she has all the same favorite ones. You go home, obscure stuff that nobody's ever heard of before. You guys just go home. She's playing with your hair. Imagine sitting down in front of her on the couch. She's playing with your hair, and you guys are laughing and watching the same movies.
Okay.
Downside of that, though.
Nope.
It means we're
Don't
done.
you? No. I want to see it.
All right.
It means we're
This
done.
this is not inferring anything that's on there.
Your date?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your future long-term relationship also happens to be a hot barista.
Woo!
I
I'm a
know.
coffee fan.
I know. And not only that, but this person, I want you to think.
That's cold now.
She can fix that.
Ooh, true.
I want you to think about your most hated coworker or boss.
Oh boy.
Just think about that person.
I'm gonna mouth this person's
because
name.
Blur it.
I
Because
didn't say it.
this person,
Heard you say my name on the street.
this person can fire that person for you.
So is
Out
this,
of a job. Just
so is-
fire him.
this barista?
It's not exactly what I want
Yes,
to happen to
she
this
can.
person. But
I mean, if you want that though,
Can
that
I fire
could
this
totally
person
happen.
out of a can?
tell me the first thing again.
The hot barista.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have put this on yours. This was yours. That should have been down here.
Watching your
Okay.
eyes flutter
then
over your
this
eyelids
goes right
is the
here.
most disconcerting thing I've ever seen.
So, so I need a red flag.
Mm-hmm. But she's
Oh,
good.
that's right. Okay, so owns a successful startup and owns a penthouse suite in your favorite city.
You get to live in a penthouse suite in your favorite city.
Oh, there are a couple of really good ones.
I'm so jealous.
Oh my god.
What was your first thing again?
You have to.
Well,
Oh, so
No.
this is funnier. This is better.
Startups, I love startups.
This is funnier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, choose whichever one you want.
No, I'm gonna go with funny over better. Okay, but then afterwards, I'm gonna say what this one was. This one was really good, but
Can I use it?
this person talks dirty to all of their food.
Ooh, you like that?
Yeah!
You like that? You're so
I mean,
salty. I'm
yeah.
gonna put you in my mouth now.
I need everybody to leave the room. I need everybody to leave the room.
Did you just discover something about yourself there?
I did. Some doors are being opened. I cannot be closed.
Oh, frick! Is that a piping hot
No,
pie?
wait a second. Wait a second. Talks dirty.
To all of their food.
Thanksgiving dinner with grandma.
Oh.
Maybe don't bring grandma.
Eventually, down the line, you guys have a couple of kids. You're sitting down to family dinner.
Thank you all for coming to this funeral reception today. If you'd like to try some of these yummy finger
You're a
sandwiches.
fucking nasty slut. I'm gonna eat the shit out of you.
And if anyone wants to clip that and use it to their own
I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm so sorry. Grandpa will be
We're gonna make so much money on the internet, guys.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're so gosh darn succulent.
Oh my
and
God.
stuff.
What was it you were saying before the show started about them thin boys?
We didn't get the large pretzels. We got them thin
Thin
boys.
So, oh God.
What happened?
Nothing.
Is everyone all right?
Tell us more about this college English professor.
Yeah, so, I just realized that makes this 15 times better. College English professor, you would
Oh,
think he'd be just beautiful with his words
Yeah.
and be able to communicate because we've talked about how important that is. But it's really hard to communicate when you only speak in Disney song lyrics.
Oh God.
I don't see a problem with this.
I had really shitty red cards.
I don't know, man. This would be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, I'm not. that
And he has
much
a
of
cellar
D
full of
boy.
what?
Only speaking in Disney
Yeah,
song lyrics?
with a cellar full of what? I can't remember.
With a cellar full of
theater
space.
of like primo theater space.
Where they would do shows for you.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Oh my god. Actually, if you solely stuck to Mulan and Pocahontas, I'm all in.
Sweetie, I had a really bad day today. Shh. No one fights like us.
So what was
All right.
Are you a dog person? Cat? Everybody wants to be a cat.
God help the outcasts.
That's Pixar count?
I mean, Marvel's owned by Disney now. Anyways,
Yeah.
do you mind me about your?
Captain America theme
Yeah, what song?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Star Spangled
He was
Banner.
gonna do like scores to the movies. Welcome.
Oh fuck.
All right, so tell us more about the world's best hairstylist with the same favorite movies.
Oh yeah,
So it's nice that she can do stuff with your hair.
yeah.
And it's nice that she has the same taste in movies that you. I mean, it means you can never show her something new because she's already seen it. But that's beside the point. There is the fact that on your first date, she took you to a dog fight.
Ooh, gross.
Rough.
Good night, everyone. That's a series wrap on Leo. Listen.
How are you gonna mess up my barista?
She's a hopper.
She tore your
She
barista.
is.
But we need to talk about something.
Oh no.
We need to talk about the bedroom.
The what?
The
The
bedroom.
The bedroom.
The bedroom. Where stuff's gonna get smooth. You're gonna just dim the lights a little bit. You're gonna light some candles. Here's the deal, though. There's one little snack, one little like faux pas. She's got an allergy, and it could just mess with me. She's allergic to your orgasms.
Oh no.
So it's not the stuff. It's just when you like that. No.
So
Hives.
here's
Got the
hoping,
red.
here's hoping you're a service bottle.
Yeah. No, because even then, it's just the orgasm. Like, it's
I don't know
too
what
much.
that is. I'm very intrigued.
She's allergic
Allergic. Got
to
it.
your orgasm,
I highly recommend googling those words.
which
Well-
could mean she could be at work and you could have some alone time, and then all of a sudden she
Oh my
starts breaking
God.
out.
Oh, no
I'm
matter
not
where
sure
I
that's
am.
how allergies work.
I don't-
sure that's how allergies work.
Now a question: if you like pranks one out in the bathroom and then she enters the bathroom like
Yes!
an hour later, like does she like pick up on the? Is there like
Scientists
like
are
a gym
that's
standard?
still not sure.
That's how I see it. She's like, oh man, what a long day. Did you jerk off in the sink?
Speaking of sex, can we go back to his red flag? Can you paint with all the colors? Okay, it's your turn.
All
Cheers
right.
now.
That's a serious rap.
I want to be where the people are. No,
I have said way too many sexual things. I'm so sorry.
I have to figure out.
What's happening?
We have to figure out a way to make clips.
Abigail, bet.
Why does it? What's the word burn?
Abigail,
What's the word? Bird.
what's the word
That's
for?
great.
I
Yeah,
like that one.
that was good. I'm like, oh.
All right.
All right, you've got
walk in the
to
door,
you got to
they're like,
pick.
hi.
It's time for you. It is time for you to pick your date because we are about to create a date for Audie.
Hope you ready, girl.
All right. So have you eliminated any of these yet?
Mm. All right. Okay. I know who I'm.
Who are you not?
Actually, okay. Why don't you go ahead and read the other one to me, and I'll tell you yes or no.
College English professor has a cellar full of
Theater
A
space.
Theater
perfect
space.
Theater space.
but only speaks in Disney song lyrics.
Mm.
Up or down? Do we leave it as a possibility or down? No. Okay. Okay.
Well, sorry.
Really?
The only
Perfect.
reason. The only reason is because I was raised on like 3 Disney movies, and then like so half of what you're talking would be Greek.
All right. So
They're just speaking in lyrics. They can be
Greek.
owns a successful startup and a penthouse suite in your favorite city, but talks dirty to all of their food.
Next.
That one
So
gets
that
a
one
thumbs
gets
up.
a- two?
That
That
one
one stays.
stays.
Yes, I had to choose between that. It was funnier, but isn't potty trained was the other choice.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, so the next one, Scribe has set up a date for you. World's best hairstylist. Same favorite movies, but takes you to a dog fight on your
Oh
first
my
date.
god. Okay. The world doesn't understand why Tron, the original, is a comedy and so much better than Tron 2. That is a 2-hour-long album and nothing more. But my date, my long-term committed relationship, would understand that.
She gets it.
But she let dogs fight each other, so she's out.
Oh.
Yeah, sunk that one.
That's where
All right.
And what's the last one?
And your last one is the hot barista who can fire your most hated coworker or boss, but is allergic to your orgasm.
Weird.
Hey, look, I hope that the allergic to orgasms is so funny. God, that's great. I hope.
Does the
I will
Zyrtec
say,
work for that? Can you take a
I will
Zyrtec?
say, it doesn't directly affect you.
I hope this person. That's true. I hope this person, who is
If
that
you like hives.
person, doesn't get fired. I hope she has a successful life, but I hope she knows that I'm talking to her. And
She's sitting right
yeah,
here.
So who are you going on a date with?
oh yeah, so no, because I don't want this person to be fired. Talks dirty to food had me.
Hillary!
Thank you.
All right.
Yay.
The white card for Leo.
All right.
That's enough. Playtime is fucking done. We're developing a date
For Audie.
for Audie.
All right.
For Bliss herself.
Bliss, it
We
is
got
time.
this.
It is your turn.
Can I just get cards that say huge boob and a giant dick?
I don't
It's a
think
lady.
that you get to go through.
Over.
Yes, no, she wants us to. She actually said here. Okay, we'll narrow it down. She did say she wants us to find her an Emma.
Aww.
She's in the chat.
So I'm not sure if there is an Emma card in here.
Well,
Oh
so it's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
bless
this
you.
one is
There
for
they
you.
are. Found them.
You good? You
I
gonna be
found
good. Girl.
them.
You gonna be good.
I found the bad card.
I think I got this. I got a good red card. I got 2
Oh,
white
yeah.
cards.
I've got
Audie, I'm gonna do you.
Boy, so
I'm gonna do you right, girl.
Mm.
You got a good day.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Are you ready?
Oh my God.
it's magic.
I will go first for this
You
one.
know. Never believe it's not so.
It's magic. I'm ready to go.
We're ready.
Okay. So,
I'm drinking 3.
I see. I looked deep into my soul, and I thought, what would Audi want in a significant other? And the first and foremost, sorry,
First and foremost.
you were like balls around.
First and foremost.
I think first and foremost, they would need to be a great conversationalist,
Absolutely.
and also they are a professional fucksmith.
Abhorrent.
Oh gosh.
Is a professional fucksmith.
Is a person that handcrafts fucks.
Abnormal. Wait, I gotta do this 5 more times.
Hadn't heard that term before. So, all right. Well,
Okay. You wanted an Emma. You wanted a girl where the more time you spend with her, you want time to stand still. And I think I can give that to you. Because the more you're with this girl, you're literally not going to age at all while you date them. Time is going to stop for you in your aging process. While you are with this person, imagine just like never aging whatsoever. But if you didn't think that was as good as it could get, what about you're never going to get sick while you date them either? Colds, any sort of sickness, gone while you're dating this person. The world will be an outward reflection of the relationship you have with this person. Are you and this girl perfect, or is the world trying to match your perfection? That is my gift to you.
Abysmal.
I will point out, you may need to retype all that stuff because Nightbot's getting real uppity.
I know Nightbot's getting super uppity. I need
Like,
to check into
The
Nightbot and
last
find
like
out what's going on.
17 things that have been said.
I know. Apparently there was some emotes or something. I don't know. I've got to figure out what's going on with Nightbot. Apparently Nightbot is super uptight right now.
Okay.
Abel.
All right.
As an able.
You'll not age while you date them, and you'll never get sick. Wow. Yeah, vampire. I agree. This is a vampire. But that might be a good thing for Audie. Okay.
Never age while you're with them was the other one that you said with me.
All right.
Never
So,
age and then the beach property.
Audie. Everyone has different needs as far as physical affection. And some people like people who are just like, right, like in their space. And then some people need like a little bit of space. But you have your own needs and your own desires. And this person gives you, no, that's too much.
Okay.
This person gives you the perfect amount of physical affection. The perfect amount. Exactly what you need at any given time.
For Audi, that is all of it.
Absolute.
And not only that,
Leave.
but while you guys are together, you can just eat whatever you want the whole entire time because you are never going to gain weight while you date them.
Ooh, shit.
Absence.
Oh. Yep.
And last but not least.
I can break that.
No.
Am I- oh. Last but not
Penultimate, but also not least.
And last but
Good.
not least, ab. That's right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 abs. That's what your man has in 8-pack.
A beer. Doesn't
To
say
be defined.
Of Natty Light.
has an 8-pack.
He's got an 8-pack.
She.
She's got an 8-pack. They've got an 8-pack of
A beer.
whatever. It could be an 8-pack of humans. Moving on.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Hang on. I'm going to stop the stream for a second. Leo.
Is it because the
Yeah,
stream
let's,
is down?
let's good. Let's good.
Leo.
We're not actually stopping the stream.
No.
We're just pausing
Leo.
in our.
Would you tell me what an 8-pack of humans is?
Are you asking me? Are you asking me if something was or wasn't a choice right now?
Fair enough. Stream continue.
All right, so
You have to do your, no, you're not doing this yet. Do the other white card.
an 8-pack of willing
God.
people.
An 8-pack willing.
Why? How,
It's an 8-pack to be
how have
defined.
they been made willing?
Well, they asked for it. Oh God, this is not. Let's just end. Period.
Or were they dressed that way? Is that you can tell?
Oh my god.
What is your other card, Leo?
This bit's over. So,
An 8-pack of Dan Active.
not only do they have the most attractive 8-pack of probably abs you've ever seen, but they have the most attractive personality you've ever seen. She's perfect for you.
Should have done validation. Should have done validation.
Has the most attractive personality you've ever seen.
Mhm.
And has an 8-pack.
So everything you're seeing on this is,
So, Leo, did you just describe yourself?
I mean, I am pretty feminine.
Okay. So listen. I think I got you an Emma.
Woo!
Because Emma is completely blind to all of your flaws. Which she is. And, oh wait, wasn't there mention of a vampire at one point?
Was she-
There's not one on the board, so I got you one. She is a vampire. The sexy kind.
Oh, God.
And Emma is. Just saying.
All right. This is what we have.
Oh, God.
This is what we have.
I got it on.
You went first.
I did.
So would you like to play a red card?
Would you describe your
Sure. My perfect ideal woman for Audie is a person that will allow her to literally not age at all while she's with them. And she will never get sick when she's dating this wonderful, magical girl.
so all of her senses are perfectly clear at all
I
times?
believe so, yeah.
That will suck because she is the worst smelling person in the world.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say about Emma.
Why,
How dare
why
you?
would- how dare?
Doesn't that Audi, doesn't that sound great? Just having perfectly clear sinuses at all times for forever. Because remember, you also don't age while you're with them. So you get to be with the worst smelling person in the world, able to perfectly smell them for forever.
Audie is above such trivial things like smell. Okay? I'll tell you what's a deal breaker, though. Tell me about your perfect person. Who is your perfect date?
Oh, well, my
person?
perfect, that you get the perfect amount of physical affection and you will never
Oh.
gain weight while you date them.
And that's amazing. Like
That's
right
great.
now, like that's the worst to be. And like you can't top that. I mean, well, you can top that because that person is not actually a person. It's actually two children stacked on top of each other in a trench coat, and you find this out. Oh, that's weird. That's a deal breaker.
Why did you ruin my person?
But they were
You
too
ruined my
perfect for this world.
person.
So there are two children stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat.
I'm imagining the coat that Emma had at the Q&A.
Gnomes in a trench coat. We were
Two
seriously two gnomes
gnomes
in a
in a trench
Oh,
coat.
and by the way, subs and Audie, go ahead and type whatever you were typing before that you got timed out for, because I think I fixed it so that you can do all of that stuff without getting like. And if not, you might get banned. But I don't think you will. I think I fixed it all. So
Yeah,
we'll
so-
see. Let's
Okay.
test it. Let's have fun testing. All right, so let's see. Leo's has an 8-pack.
And the most attractive personality. you've
And the
ever
most
seen.
attractive personality you've ever seen. Unfortunately, their kisses taste like poop, and they love kissing. So,
I mean, I've dated women like that, so.
Does kisses taste like poop?
Oh, remember Button?
Back.
Rebound. Butt mouth rebound.
But now,
Yay! I think I fixed it. Woohoo! Okay.
yeah, nice.
So, all right. I fixed this whilst ruining yours. See, look at that. I brought balance to the universe.
Well,
Hillary, what was your?
I'll concede.
Well, you still get a chance to ruin Hillary's.
Right.
Yes.
Which is Emma because she's completely blind to Audie's flaws and she's a vampire.
The
Sexy
sexy kind.
Rough. I keep throwing away the wrong.
Why? No, you
I
can't
did-
do that.
I threw away the wrong one earlier. I knew which one it was. This is the one that I picked out for myself earlier. No. This is a good one. It's much better than this is the one I won earlier. So this is the card I picked. I just am really
Okay.
clumsy. All right. So Emma's real great and all. I mean, honestly, I don't think this is gonna make her look any worse. But I mean, she did just get out of a dime in prison. I mean, who knows how long? She won't say. She also won't tell you what she was in for.
I believe a
Oh.
dime is 10 years, so.
I'll just put that right over here.
You
That
seem
goes right
very
there.
excited.
I was very excited.
Well,
she's a vampire.
but you know what? She's a
might have
sexy
been trouble
vampire.
for that shit.
It's
It's
true.
really fine.
I don't know,
I
and,
think-
and she might go
think
for
the-
the bad girl
I
that
think
just
the-
got out of prison.
I think the clear
Yeah.
choice is my version, who is a great conversationalist
Hmm.
and a professional fucksmith.
Mm,
Handcrafted fucks
mm,
professionally.
mm. You know, it'd be really gross.
What?
A non-professionally handcrafted fuck?
I mean,
Like,
maybe that.
like an amateur machine lathe fuck?
It kind
Oh.
of sounds like he fucks myths, but who knows?
I mean, it would be really bad if you ever, like, I don't know, got hurt, you know, like, I don't know what people's, you know, things are, whatever. But, like, what happens if you, like, would have a scab and
Oh.
that person that, you know, you're in a committed long-term
Oh my God,
relationship
no.
was? They
No.
were like, oh, look, that
Yeah.
scab.
No.
Let me just pick that off and
No.
eat it.
Oh. Okay, so what I did.
So what I'm hearing is a problem solver?
Ew. Or it could have been that or
Uh-huh.
explosive diarrhea,
Oh.
literally.
A vampire that was in prison sounds like a keeper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Okay, so so I pulled them all up on the screen so that you could see them
Yeah.
up close. I mean, we'll read them out to you, but at this point, you've probably been keeping in mind as we went through. You
Wait,
can
I'm sorry.
either.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I can do that. So I'm talking with
Okay.
Audie right now.
She wants us to read these out loud to her.
No, she
No.
actually wants me to immediately get rid of the two children standing on top of
Oh, let's immediately get rid of that.
Cool.
All right,
That is
good to know.
What else would you like to get?
Oh,
Kisses
okay.
that
We're
taste
getting
like
rid
poop.
of kisses that taste like poop. Okay, that's good to
no
know.
more kisses that taste
No more
like
kisses
poop.
that taste like poop.
No.
No, we're just gonna throw those to the side. We'll throw that to the side. Okay.
You know, I really think that just the sexy vampire wins.
We knew this. We knew this was going to happen.
Wait,
It is
Hillary, what kind of vampire was it?
Sexy vampire.
a sexy vampire, completely
I hate
blind to
myself.
all of your flaws. That
I-
just got out of prison,
That was the right choice.
but won't tell you
Yeah.
what they were in for. Yes, that was absolutely the right
I mean, have you ever met a fucksmith?
Thank you so much for being our first celebrity judge.
So are we saying that Emma is the sexy vampire?
Yeah, she
Who
is.
just got out of prison, but she's completely blind to all of your flaws.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yay!
God, that was highly successful.
That was awesome.
That was so much fun to be able to do
Oh my
that
gosh.
for-
Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to go over here and be like, Audie, There, because I have to put the scores as we go, and I'm just gonna put audio.
Oh my God,
on the
are we all
side.
tied up?
Oh my gosh, is she
No,
right?
I
No,
didn't
I
win.
she's not in there. I've got it.
Yeah, Hillary
Okay,
won
no,
that.
she's in there.
Yeah, I won
Yay.
that one.
Oh, you won that one. That's right. Here.
Yeah.
Bark,
Oh,
bark,
yeah,
bark.
so just
It's this one right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
so
have
you
my
won
other
that,
card.
so you get another score here. But I'm just gonna put Audie's name on there because
So you're the
she
judge
gets
for this
her
one.
name.
I am.
Brrrr.
Nice.
It's my turn. I'm so
Okay.
single. Let's fix it.
Yay. Okay.
That made me really sad.
So is
Thanks.
this 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh my gosh, did we just get around the circle?
Yep. This will be fully around.
Okay,
That's
we'll
fine.
find someone.
All right. So what are we doing here? Are we doing another round?
What's one of the requirements? A pulse.
All right.
Great.
All right. Oh goodness, I need to like get rid of all these extra cards.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, there's some dark cards in there. But apparently something is funny.
No.
Okay.
Alright. If you are just joining us, hello, we are playing Red Flags, and this is awesome.
Red-
Just so you know, we are playing with a dark red deck as well. So there are some cards in there that are considered offensive.
Just be aware, it is a
Slightly.
big, throbbing red deck of cards.
That's right.
And just like a sexy vampire, when you least expect.
I gotta say, I can honestly say that this red deck is fucking me so hard.
Isn't it bad? Like you have like the
Wait,
perfect.
wait. Is it a professional fucksmith?
No, because if it were a professional boxer, I'd be
It's an
satisfied.
amateur.
You had so much fun coming up.
Oh my gosh.
little baby back there.
Oh, it's so
We're
cute.
so precious. I love her.
Do you want to go first, Tinker?
Tinker?
Or do you want me to go?
You go first. Because you went first.
I go first. Yeah. So I
Guitar.
want you to close your eyes, and you are there with your perfect date, and you guys have been dating for a while, and it's kind of cold outside, so you guys are all cuddled up with blankets, and you're talking about your favorite books
Mhm.
because he has all of your favorite books as well. Like, and he loves them just as much as you. And you guys have this like pleasant conversation and stuff like that. And then
You're trampled
What is-
by a
what-
herd of wildebeest.
what is that? Something's like walking outside.
I'm sorry. Are those coconuts?
No, those aren't coconuts. It sounds like a horse, but it can't be a horse. Like he doesn't own a horse. He does own a unicorn. A magical
My
horn
can
would pierce the sky. And that's the magical world you're living in. Wonderful boyfriend. All of your favorite books. And he owns a unicorn. So you got that going.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't
Right.
understand.
All right.
How
Well,
are-
that's good.
How are you
That's
finding
good.
all of these your favorite blank cards?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to think of the person to apply this to. But I'm gonna go with, because I don't know who you would go for.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna go we're gonna go for Thor. So he looks
Ooh.
exactly like Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
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 And you guys you have all the same favorite foods.
Okay.
So like you guys go out,
What
like
if
he's
it's
amazing,
food?
he's very handsome, and
What I
wherever
understand
you
is
go, you guys like all the same favorite foods. You never have to argue about what restaurant you go to.
Fair.
So okay, all right, that's your guys.
Got it.
Okay, I have to put him under my name though.
All right.
Okay.
I want you to know this is 2018.
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, like Facebook is like dropping
poppin'.
crazy stuff. Like,
Are we talking stock value? Yes, it is.
Poppin'.
but what I mean by that is that Facebook is sharing your information.
All the
Yo.
time. There ain't no privacy.
Yeah, ain't no
Hashtag
privacy.
connection.
But we'd like to
We
talk
had-
about a new website called Connections.
It's not up anymore.
Okay.
Candy Crush,
Yeah.
you gonna play
Yeah.
it, son?
Facebook is terrible. It is giving away all of your information. Google has shut down their own website because it's got a breach.
Anybody getting like Nolan triggered
Oh,
hard right now?
He's not talking about Buddhism yet.
Okay.
We're fine.
What?
No, first off, it's not like this. It's more like this.
And also, Equifax has lost over 200,000 of our Social Security
What
numbers.
is going on? It's like a fever dream
Credit
now.
reports. So, what I would like you to know
Just
is
doesn't
that
stop.
this person lives off the grid. You will never have to worry about the watchdogs hovering over you. Also, they travel a lot, so you can see them.
So
And his foil hat is so sexy.
Speaking of deadly, my foil hat.
You can see. You can see the
You'll need
world.
Oh, you have to go get it.
You can see the
Heather,
world.
you ready for your future, girl?
And just make sure that you are prepared with your personalized RFID wallet.
I just have so many more questions that I started with.
Girl, I'm not a drifter.
This is
I'm
really
off the grid.
Well, it's aluminum foil.
I ain't no vagrant. I'm just off the grid. I travel a lot. Can you
It's
find my
cool.
meal
I'm not a hobo. They call us hipsters now.
No, see, here's the thing.
Yeah, so we trendy.
I see. I've actually we've known each other for a little while. Not a long while, but a little while. And I don't think that you don't want huge ostentatious riches. You want enough. Hold on. You want enough where you're comfortable, but not enough where you lose touch with who you are.
Fair.
Which is why I feel like your ideal mate is a millionaire first and
Oh.
foremost,
Wow.
All right, so
Um,
it's not that much.
but comfortable.
This is wrong spot. I
And,
should put this over
the
here.
thing is their morning breath also smells like fresh baked cookies.
Oh,
Oh, wait, the other one. This was here. Okay, there we go.
Give me
I had these all confused. Okay.
So no rolling over and getting that stinky poo poo mouth.
You better have a good red car for him.
And I mean, I kind of like morning bread, but who doesn't like cookies?
Some people are allowed to be wrong.
Who doesn't like cookies?
So what do we have? Chris Hemsworth. Oh my God, Chris Hemsworth and
Yes.
loves all of our
yes.
favorite foods,
Yes.
which is sweet. So it's hard to top this at all. Chris, like a guy that looks that good, he's probably gonna have some exes,
Right.
right?
The
Who doesn't have
worst.
exes?
Yeah.
Who doesn't have past relationships that didn't work out all the way? Who doesn't have the severed heads of all their exes in a fancy glass display case in their house? Who doesn't have those things?
Yeah. I mean, we're all fans of Futurama,
And
right?
as long as you don't break up, you're gonna be happy forever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Oh my
and
God.
ever.
And
Oh.
I don't like it.
All right. Well, as long as you've ruined mine anyway, so
Yeah,
mine
I'm
doesn't
the-
have a chance.
the
Maybe I'll just
drifter.
help somebody out instead because
That's a new
you know
tactic.
it is because there were some weird ones here for the travels a lot, lives off the grid person.
Yeah,
Like
which is really good.
in fact, the one I'm not going to use the can only climax while watching pro wrestling because they live off the grid, so it just
I
really
mean,
doesn't make
who
sense.
among us can say that they can't do that?
I'm also not going to use plexiglass cheeks so you can see inside their mouth because it's creepy.
No.
Because I have
No.
That's interesting.
I have a good reason for why this person lives off the grid and why they travel a lot. And this actually could be a really good thing for you. You might really enjoy this.
What is happening?
This is a mer person. They travel a lot and they live off the grid.
The FBI.
Oh my gosh.
Because they are Splash.
I'm a
You have a
merman.
merman.
I'm a merman.
Just don't throw water on me, and I'll stay a man.
Can I get clarification?
Sure.
Which half is fish?
Yeah, are they like a fish body
We're going to
with
go
like
traditional.
legs and a dick? Or
Traditional top half.
Top half is a man. Bottom half.
half.
It's going to make sex really awkward.
There's not gonna be.
Mm.
Because he ain't got the part.
You ain't got no penis.
You ain't got it.
Would
I'm
you
sorry,
rather?
what happened, y'all?
Would you want to kiss this?
I'm so sorry. Would you rather him have a penis and a fish head?
I mean, I think that's
So what?
the right way. If you ever wanted it to work. Moving on. Yeah. That morning breath. That beautiful cookie morning breath. Oh, the best! Except anytime you're sleeping over at his house because he lives in a Dutch oven.
That's why his breath always smells like cookies.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like this game.
Well, wait a sec. No. This is a dark red card.
Yeah, do you guys know what a Dutch oven is?
I do. Do
So
you?
his morning breath smells
Yeah,
like.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't like it.
Nothing. It doesn't matter how good his breath is.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it means that you will look forward to mornings. You'll look forward to waking up with him.
No.
No. Unless you're sleeping at her house.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then.
Because then you're oh no. Because like this is the only thing that's gonna smell good.
And you'd have to be inside of it to smell it.
So what's the last one?
The last one is mine. He owns a unicorn, and he's got all of the same favorite books. Don't ruin this for her.
Yes.
Can you let her have just something?
Well, you know the thing about people who own unicorns is they tend to be less focused.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Well, I mean, when you own a unicorn, can you blame them?
No.
So this guy is constantly talking about someone who looks just like you, only better. I turned down 2 dark red cards for that.
Yeah, you chose wisely.
Boy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what
Why
do we
can't
do?
you be like her?
Hillary, you have a millionaire whose morning breath always smells like cookies, but lives in a Dutch oven.
You've got someone who travels a lot and lives off the grid because they're a mer person.
Yeah, which is really nice in retrospect.
You've got someone who owns a unicorn and loves this, has the same favorite books, but keeps talking about someone who looks just like you, only better.
Boy.
And you also have someone who looks exactly like Chris Hemsworth and has the same favorite foods, but he keeps the severed heads of all their exes in a
Why do I
fancy
feel like
glass
you dated
display
some of these
case.
people?
I fucking have. I have to go with mer person.
Really?
Figured.
Thank you.
I figured.
Thank
I
you.
hated
Yep.
your cards so fucking much. I hated them so much. Oh god.
Oh my
my
gosh.
And now I shall swim away.
Oh.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Should we take a break or call it here?
It's only 10. It's only
What do
10
we do? Do we
Take a break to refill
quick
drinks?
break to refill drinks? We take a quick well, or he could just swim in front of the camera while we refill our drinks because, or you could talk about any given card, just one card.
No, don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, ma'am.
5
We're going
minutes
to break.
talking about
We're
a
going to
card.
break.
Okay, we're
We're
gonna
going to
take a
break.
quick break to refill drinks and we'll be right back. All right, hang on a minute. I have to figure out
Have
where
you
to
guys
go.
heard of
Okay.
the Tom's Dirty?
1, 2, 3, and
He won't stop juggling!
Okay, so yeah, I didn't have my gun, but now I do. So yeah, Leo was being really high maintenance over here. He needed pillows for his back and all sorts of stuff. It took forever.
He didn't
Oh
like
my
it.
gosh.
Something low.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are back. And we are back. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Emma, because we are back and we get to create a very special date for Emma.
I think I can do that.
Can we do
All
this?
right,
Can we do
yeah.
this? We're gonna do this. This is gonna be amazing. Okay. So we already drew cards. And ooh, okay. Oh, these aren't as good as I was hoping they were gonna be. I mean, one of these is
My
really
cards are
good.
here if you need 'em.
Oh, if I just look at it that way.
I think I got 4. And then 1, 2.
Ooh, it could be this one
Hard on my
too.
reach.
All right, so I have to predict what's going to be best because this one is going to be really, really good. But these two are about 2 different qualities that a person can have. You know what? Ooh, I wish I could ask you questions.
No. Yes.
Arrgh.
I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna win, Faith.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. All right, who's first for this?
Anybody.
I'll go first.
Okay.
You know what? I know what is important to you, and that is that sense of adventure. So I was catering a lot of stuff to like the magical feeling that Audie feels when she hangs out with you. So you know what? Why don't we craft Audie? Audie is spontaneous and fun.
Woo!
Like, you know what? You want to go have a fun adventure? Go have a fun adventure. You want to switch clothes all of a sudden, switch hats, be spontaneous and fun? Yeah. And not only that, but this person, whoever they are, is going to be fiercely loyal to you.
Oh.
They got your back.
Fierce.
And that fierce, girl.
Yeah.
And that is super important. And no matter what happens, they're going to love you and they're going to be loyal to you to the very end.
Fiercely.
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 Yeah.
Fiercely.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag
All right.
connect.
So that's all well and good, but the person that I have found for you is the perfect communicator.
Mm.
They communicate in just the perfect way about everything.
Even validation?
Not too much, not too little. Validation all over the place.
What
but
about
the perfect
fucksmithery?
kind of validation and communicating about fucksmithery. Just communicating about all of those things that you need to communicate about
Their knowledge.
in the perfect way, but not
Not
too
professional.
much and not too little.
Now
And
we're
that's
talking.
really important.
Ooh.
They're also an amazing dancer. And that covers a lot of different kinds of dancing.
Hey,
I mean, you guys
Sharking.
go out and you dance and they're an amazing
That's
dancer.
Left shirking.
But you know, you do a little
No,
bit of dancing
Sharking is everything. I was
You
thinking
know,
of daggering,
and you want some naughty dancing in there. It's there too.
like daggering.
All dancing across the board. This person is an amazing dancer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well done.
Take it away.
Well, well,
And it
that's
begins.
great. But
Set a timer for 30 minutes.
maybe dances, aren't your thing. Maybe you want someone who's very similar, someone who is in touch with their feelings.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
important.
It's so important. It's above all else. Someone who understands what you're going through at all times. Because they can relate with real empathy. And then also, instead of dancing, how about someone who gives really good massages?
Uh-oh.
Just amazing
Oh.
massage. Look at that. Base of ecstasy.
You can't see it because it's under the table.
That's how you know it's pure. So that's who I've got for you.
That's fancy.
By the way, massages wasn't what my card was. My card was loves puppies.
Oh.
What?
Hope you like that massage. Wasn't part of the card.
So you want somebody that you can really like connect with, no pun intended, but like you want to be able to enjoy things like together, you know, because sometimes it'd be really hard if like you didn't like the same shit. So they have all the same hobbies as you, so that's really good. And I just, oh, by the way, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here today. Royalty.
Oh, well.
Thank you for
Oh my
being here
gosh.
Oh man.
Like actual royalty,
today.
huh?
Royalty.
Man, of which
Royalty.
country?
Those
Mine's fiercely royal.
All right.
I'm a prince.
The other one.
those all sound okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say okay.
Okay.
Because, Emma, what you really want,
What you really, really want.
you don't need to tell me what you want, because I already know what you really want. And what you want, above and beyond everything else, is just someone who's generous with their money, with their time, with their effort, in all things.
Aw,
To you,
that's very sweet.
to the
We're
people
getting
that need it.
so deep with this one, gang.
And
We're digging.
I mean, only the best.
Only the
generosity is great, but it only goes so far. Because if someone doesn't love to cuddle, they're just not they're not meant for you.
They're generous and they love to cuddle.
Cuddle puddle.
Okay. So I've got some dirt on the date that Tracy had set up for you.
Oh.
This person is really good at communicating. Someone called them the perfect communicator, which is really good, okay? Because you have to be a good communicator when everything they touch literally turns to shit.
Oh.
So they are the world's best solo dancer because anyone else they dance with
Yeah,
is
that means
going
you can't
to
touch them.
turn to shit.
You can't
You can
touch
have
them.
sex one time.
No, you can't
No, you can, but after that, you are shit.
You are shit.
immediately. So you don't get any.
Immediate-
You
nothing.
don't get the satisfaction.
No.
I mean,
of anything.
condoms are a possibility.
You turn.
You're still touching
You're still touching.
immediately.
It wouldn't be good sex, but I mean, you could do it
Oh,
without.
no.
'cause-
Oh,
No.
they would have a great time. You would.
What's next?
Everything. What's next?
So,
So I'm so sorry, Chameleon. I had to end that.
so Will's
That's the number 2
Oh.
worst card you can get.
Scribes is pretty good in that you got yours is the loyal one and all that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like,
Oh,
no,
are
no.
we going this way now?
No, why not?
spontaneous,
Okay.
fun, fiercely loyal.
Yeah.
You can't break that.
Well, I mean,
Such a-
that's great and all, but unfortunately, every time you have an orgasm with them, you lose a year of your life.
Oh.
Worth
Not
it.
great in the long run.
Yeah, they
Good
good
lord.
orgasm.
Think of the foreplay, though.
Mm.
The build up. And it's usually the years off the back end, which, come on.
Yeah, but I mean,
Come
there
on.
will come a time in which that Le Petit Mort becomes Le Grand Mort.
That's fair, but. C'est la vie?
So, you know, I think I just need to spill some royalty.
Well, this is your house. Can I kick her out?
Because I'm about to spill some on this guy right here. This,
Well,
This
on the date that
yeah,
I
yeah. But you're trying to set her up with them.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You know, the past few months have been there's been a lot of talk of social media. And we'd all agree that it's really great, right?
Connection.
Yeah,
connection.
Yeah. Hashtag we connect.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we even talked about Facebook just a second ago.
Just a
You know,
second
and,
ago.
Yeah.
and
And that's pretty
privacy
obscure.
leaks and all of that, you know.
Yes.
It's crazy. Your date is super into MySpace still.
Oh no.
Super into it.
Still
It's still living.
super into MySpace.
It's a music website.
It is now.
It's a website.
I Facebook messaged you the invite. Did you mean MySpace?
I don't use Facebook.
Do you?
MySpace, right?
What's on your bulletin board?
Are you in her tummy?
Another
Are
really
you
hard on
fucking
too.
kidding me?
Ah!
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Let's do this
Hold the
one.
top one. Okay.
Oh, and you. Speaking of old technology, they only communicate by fax.
That's wonderful.
They're really into MySpace and only communicate by fax. That is so perfect.
Guys, I don't hear any downsides.
Thank you, Audie. Thank you, Audie.
This is a link to a live journal. What is happening right now?
Oh my god.
Did you fax me a link to your live journal? What is going on?
Is that hosted on GeoCities?
I love
Oh
these.
my goodness.
I love
Okay.
these.
Where are you going?
For comfort.
Oh.
Now you know
Picking
how
on
I
me.
felt.
I knew it was gonna happen. Did I not call it that I'd be the only person getting his red cards?
Apparently, Tom is my only friend.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Love you, Tom.
What you got for me?
All right. Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Who
so,
bought that Arthur tank?
Audi.
Oh, that was Audie.
That was so
That was so
amazing.
amazing. Okay, so it's really nice that she's in touch with her feelings. And she gives great massages. I mean, those massages are amazing. Unfortunately, every time she touches you, your skin falls off.
No!
So,
No! Did you get?
so you're probably not going to want a lot of massages.
Oh no! I'm just thinking of Poltergeist.
And you know,
Oh,
other things that you might do
Poltergeist.
could also create some issues.
Yes.
Oh my
Um,
god.
All I'm saying, that's gonna come in like in handy. So much so.
No, you're not getting a handy.
No, when you get a sunburn.
It's gonna be so useful anytime you're sunburned. So just
Oh,
anytime you're
oh,
feeling some
okay.
sunburn, just what was that? I got you. Falls. Brand new
Oh.
skin under.
All right. Okay, well, what are you
doing?
telling?
Like a deranged Pac-Man.
I hate
What are
you
you
so
telling Hillary a
much.
little bit more
I
about
literally hate you.
All right.
her?
Help
I hate you.
Hillary
so
with her
much.
day.
You want to read my card for me, Hillary?
No, that's your job.
God.
What are you doing? Oh, get it.
Oh, my
Hillary's date that she picked out for
Yeah,
you,
who
Emma.
has all the same hobbies?
I did not think that.
And is royalty. Also,
It's definitely a royal something. They refuse to look up from their phone.
I have
I
a
know.
text. I'm royalty.
I have to go get a dice.
They
There's a bunch over here.
refuse
There's a
to
bunch
look
over here.
up from their phone. So those are the choices that we have.
And Emma wants to know how many layers of skin we're talking about, and she wants it with a D6. So only one layer.
Nice. See?
Okay,
That means
That's
there's
not too
still
bad.
skin underneath. Yeah.
so it's right
Yeah.
there. Here, wait.
And basically, so all that means is
I'll
that
just put
those
that right
massages are exfoliating massages.
Yeah, but what if I like put a finger?
No, but you see, now you lift up.
All right, so I'm
And
going to
start
switch
again.
this over
That's
to
another
CardCam.
way.
All right,
Oh, you
so
get
that you
one
can
day.
decide.
No.
You get one.
No, it
You get one
absolutely
away.
does not mean that.
You cannot touch the
All
same
right.
spot.
So what you could do, I suppose you could probably let us know who you're kicking out first, unless you've already figured out who you are definitely going on a date with. We've got the generous person who loves to cuddle and is still really into MySpace and only communicates with
So
you
he's a
via
little behind the
fax.
Yeah, it's not.
We've got the one who has all the same hobbies as you and is royalty, but refuses to look up from their phone. We have the person who's really in touch with their feelings and gives great massages, but every time they touch you, one layer of skin falls off. So,
We are horrible people.
We also have the person who's super spontaneous and fun, and they're fiercely loyal, but every time you have an orgasm with them, you lose 1 year of your life. And then, last but not least, the perfect communicator who is an amazing dancer, but everything they touch literally turns to shit. So I have a feeling that one's not going to fly.
Oh god, that means you have to eat shit too.
No turning to shit, just no. Yeah, no, I figured that.
Okay.
Yep. The best part about this one is that they are so into MySpace, but they can't communicate to anyone via MySpace.
Would you be my friend on this?
None of those features.
Hey, we were supposed to
So-
go on a date. Oh, you didn't get my
You
Can I
facts.
get my facts?
No, they can't talk to you. So it's like, I
I
thought
know-
we were supposed to go on a
okay.
date.
No phone obsession.
Oh.
So Legendary is
deal
out.
breaker. Come on. Come
Too
on.
right.
That sex is going to be so
So
worth it.
Oh, but those massages.
Or are you just faking it every
That
single
deep
time?
tissue massage.
Literally.
No.
Get those knots.
so it looks like we're down to
No.
skin falling off
You'd be
versus
resorting to
I can't
faking
believe
it.
losing a year of your
So you
life
would
is
lose
still
your
under
life.
consideration. She
Mhm.
can't abide zero communication. So, well, it's not zero to be fair,
I
but
mean,
only by
very
facts
close.
is pretty. Yeah. Okay.
I think Audie killed that one.
Yeah.
Feels
Um,
good.
I can't believe that losing a year of your life every time you have an orgasm has stayed in this long.
A
Honestly.
relationship does not subsist on orgasms alone.
You need a man
Hey,
gas,
can I just
especially
show you
when-
guys something? Oh yeah. What happens when you rub your skin together? It's like,
Oh
A
my
layer
god,
of
no,
skin.
stop it. That is so.
oh.
High five.
I-
Oh.
and it feels so soft underneath.
You don't eat it now.
I have a feeling she's going to end up going for that layer of skin wash.
Everyone.
over
I mean,
losing-
she
Baby
could
Better
walk it
to-
back and take the facts.
better to lose a layer of skin than a year of your life, right?
How about this? My guy could still, or gal could still give you massages and learn to get better without removing a layer of skin.
Mm. Well, Scribe is right.
But when it comes down to it,
But are the orgasms
The-
worth it? And gloves are chill. I mean, well, that's true. I mean, you could just
No,
No.
it doesn't negate the card
touch.
every time they touch.
touch, no
Doesn't-
matter what.
Okay, so even
No
through gloves.
matter what.
If
Okay.
we're
We
it's
can't do it
still
like a robe
touching
thing here?
you,
Yep.
like,
Okay.
No matter what.
what it comes
You
down
can't
to,
negate what the card says.
You
it
can't
just
negate the card.
means
Okay.
The touch would be like once a week.
You could have sex with my guy and not die or
Yeah,
suffer
because if you
eternally.
fake it,
You could also have sex with my guy, and it would be great sex because
No,
of how
your
generous
guy-
he is in
yours
bed.
Yours is
Yours
out.
is gone.
Yours is
Yeah.
gone.
your is gone.
So sex, but you can't orgasm.
All right,
Sex,
what are
but
we
only
doing
once a
here?
week.
What do we think?
Once a week. Where are you
Actually, wouldn't
going?
having sex with your guy be like
All right.
starting your period?
Okay, she's dying early, but going out fun.
Wow.
There you go, Scribe.
Yeah.
I would have done the same.
That's actually
Fiercely
really true,
loyal,
'cause what Ed
spontaneous
just
and
brought up
fun.
makes a lot of sense.
Every time you have an orgasm with them, you lose 1 year of your life.
I think
There
you're right.
you
I think
go.
she just starts faking
Yeah,
it
you
a
would.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the
And
same
living a
time, you
long-
don't know.
No, you just
Would
take
you,
up tantric
would you know
sex.
that?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
also terrifying.
Yeah, no, Hillary,
Yeah.
you just take up tantric sex.
I picked up 2 really good red cards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I picked up like the other ones that I almost played were
Oh,
every morning you wake up with a new hypodermic needle mark on your genitals, or the 2 halves of their face don't
Don't
match.
Oh.
Both are attractive, but both look totally different.
Oh,
So the lips don't quite match up, and the eyes
so
look
gross.
like
Can we just
Just turn that way.
can we just get it?
But
Can we-
they-
Just turn this
I had hair
Can you put on the
transplanted
half
from
mask?
cadaver
Put on the
butts.
half mask.
Wait, what?
Hair, their hair
Yeah,
is
yeah, you're just dating
transplanted
Phantom
from cadaver butts.
Ew, gross.
My 2 were each crayons and another college nickname, Puppy Fucker.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
well
good
done.
one.
I was between the 2, and I was,
I'm just I really want to know. Can we just theorize for a minute? What
What do you
they-
want to theorize?
Why? What was he doing that got the hypodermic needle marks?
I,
Oh, don't you know?
So what? I mean, obviously heroin's a choice.
It's
I thought,
it's a
but
common.
what else could it have been?
Well, it wasn't
Well, no, it's a common thing.
themselves.
It's my
It was their date.
The day
So every morning,
you
This girl's perfect.
wake up.
you
Yes.
wake up and you're like, huh,
doesn't feel the same.
Oh my god!
little Leo.
That's
you're
even
looking
better.
a little, you're looking a little, what's going on, pal? What you-
It's like, what? Was I not big enough for you?
Chameleon,
Did you pump me
can you,
with
can you
Hulk
draw a,
syrup?
like a frowny face next to my name?
Are these gamma rays?
Oh,
all
my
right.
God.
What is this vitiligo serum?
Where's my validation?
All right. So I say we do what? One more round.
One more
Let's do
round.
one,
So I
one
can
more like one more
solidify my
date.
failure.
One more date.
One more date.
My date.
Well, this would be
Yeah.
Is this a redemption shot for you?
Well, I have
You want
0
one?
points.
So let's give you one more chance.
All
to
right.
win.
We'll
You
give you one more
gotta crack me a
chance.
date. I'll say this. Since this is the last round,
Mhm.
how many white cards can you pull?
Oh, we're supposed to pull 2, so 2 white and 1 red.
Double. Double the white and
What?
double the red you can pull.
So you don't get to choose.
No, you still get to choose, but double the cards you get to pick to double
Oh,
your choices.
fair.
Oh. Well, do we have enough to be
Yeah,
able to
we
do
do.
that? Okay.
We
If
do.
this is the
Because
last
we're running short. 1, 2, 3,
So we actually have
4,
fewer
5,
reds
6,
this time.
7.
For your whites.
I thought it was.
Oh wait, yeah.
Double the amount of whites you pull and double the amount of reds you pull. You're going to double your choices.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay.
8 white
8 white,
And
6
6
red.
red. Okay.
The
and then
final
you choose 4.
countdown.
Oh wait, does
No,
he
you,
double
can,
or
you
we
still
double?
choose 2 white cards.
Okay.
And you still choose 1 red card.
4 red.
No, you should have 6
I
red.
love that
6 red.
so
6
much.
red, 8 white.
I really want that.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
What?
All right, we're doing it. I don't give a shit. I think it's great.
All right,
Oh wait, and
you're
then 6 of
crafting
these.
the perfect date for me.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, oh, I didn't get any red.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for game night. We're going to keep this going. If you guys had fun, tell your friends, tell everybody about it. Like I said, follow us on Discord and help us name this cute little chameleon that you've been seeing all over the place this evening. This little cute little indigo chameleon. We'll have other card games. I think there's a phone game that we might try next week.
Ah.
Game of Phones, but there's plenty of card games coming down the pipeline. So we want to thank the creators of Red Flags and Super Fight, who we've been talking to on Twitter. So thank you so much for the creators of that. And then they've got a Kickstarter going right now for, I think it's called like Race for the Burrito or something like that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks really, really good. So find them on Kickstarter. The same creators that made those 2 games made this new game on Kickstarter. And as always, yeah, keep following here, and we'll post another charity coming up soon. And yeah. All right. Who's got cards ready?
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Prepared.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? You know who hasn't gone first at all this whole game?
Let's do it.
This guy.
All right. Scribe, you're a man of high culture.
Right. So you're only gonna play 2 right now.
You're playing only 2
You wanna play
of
2?
your white cards.
But I thought we got the double.
You got to
Good.
look.
You got
Look
to
at
look.
it, but we still take the
Only
same amount.
picking.
Still only get 2.
Mm. Okay. You're a man of high culture.
Still same.
Still, I'm a man of culture. I am. I like the finer things.
That's great.
Because he's part of the Finer Things Club.
Because come February, you're gonna be glued to your TV for the big game. Because this woman owns your favorite sports team.
Oh my goodness.
She owns the New Orleans Saints.
Yes, she does. And you're gonna be right there,
Oh my
front row. you're gonna make sure that they
Don't
make
just
it
want
this year
Oh my.
because you have access now.
I do.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, you're gonna be courtside or field side. Anyway, she's also
Ringside.
ringside.
You'll be right up there on the ice. Love them football players.
Yeah, with the elephants.
When they hit that golf ball, you're gonna be right there.
You're gonna be ringside, all 3 rings.
Right by the pool.
No,
In
man.
the tent.
You're gonna be saying "Circus so yay."
I hate
I think we should all just get up and leave out of it. Like,
Circus.
just to teach them a lesson.
Circus. You're gonna say circus so yay.
Also, she's the best smelling person in the whole wide world.
It's a big deal to me.
Mhm. Go ahead and sniff
This is
Teresa
good.
Chameleon to tell us to show us.
She smells amazing. That's all.
All right.
So, Billy, you're a man of high culture, right?
Well, I think it's been established in canon.
Yeah. So is this lady because she knows all the words to your favorite children's TV theme songs? Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, you chose that on
That's-
purpose?
man.
Actually amazing.
That
She
is
knows
awesome.
all the words to Thundercats.
Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thunder.
Yes, she does.
Thundercats.
Darkwing Duck, like
I don't remember.
Captain Planet.
Oh,
Take pollution down.
Down
to 0.
Come on. How is that not amazing?
Yeah.
Actually,
what else?
hold on,
Good
better
time.
point. She would know all the words to the book.
You take the good, you take the
To
bad.
every iteration of the book.
You take the both of them. Yeah.
That's
What? The facts alone.
This is pretty good.
Yeah. But you know what's even more
Three's
amazing than
company.
that?
What could be more amazing?
I mean, just having the best sex ever.
Oh.
It's the best
Sex
sex
ever.
ever.
I don't think I can ever hear that song again. Best sex ever.
So
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Simple. Redemption shot.
Yeah, this is a good
This
a
is
long
not
shot. Now, I believe in Canada we've established that you're a fan of the less fine things in life, right? The simple.
That is also been established.
Yes, also canon.
That's also canon. I'm a man of many facets.
He's a fan of the things in life.
And faucets.
The facts of
Facets of faucets.
No.
My new faucet store.
You are a man of a bit of
That's really funny.
esoteric.
Yes,
You have an eclectic taste.
I would say so.
That can be a little frustrating sometimes.
It
I
can.
assume.
It can't be.
So
Mhm.
this person is patient, which is a rare virtue
Wow.
in this day and age. And
That was a patient
they
pause.
own a successful FLGS/pub with all of your favorite drinks on tap.
Oh my gosh. Well,
A successful friendly local gaming store/pub.
What was the first word? Friday?
A gaming
Friendly?
store
Friendly.
pub.
There is,
oh, he's drooling on the cards. Oh my gosh.
I
we
mean,
gotta
there
get
is
him
one
over
in
here.
town. I've wanted to take you to it.
That's really good. Good gaming store.
That's really good.
Okay.
And they're patient to boot.
The patient boot.
I
But do they have
had
the
a
new
lot of
ones?
really good choices, and it was
Okay.
really, really
I had a
hard
lot of
to
really
choose
bad
from them.
ones.
So I kind of went realistic with like the things that I thought in your real life would be the most helpful to you.
Okay.
That's why I pick patient.
Because front row seats at a sporting event are really good, but and giving really good hugs is really good. But really, I mean, okay. So first of all, this person knows everything about Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
So like they're really useful but helpful, and they really love this game. So they're a really good kind of resource to have around, and like they DM and they play and everything. And so this is
Interesting.
really
Oh,
good.
you already have that.
I don't know everything.
Oh, I was talking about
Sorry
me.
about
Okay, guys.
I've been playing
Okay.
since first edition.
But here's the other thing. Like, okay, I work a lot, and so sometimes we don't get to spend as much time together as we should because I'm at work, or like the kids, like we've got to take care of the kids, we've got all that stuff.
Sure.
So this person can multiply themselves. So like they can be off at work And then another version of them could be off taking care of the kids, and like they're
Yes, that's
having
exactly
what
like,
he's thinking about.
dates
I'm thinking
That's
with
exactly
them.
what he's thinking about.
And-
Nothing else.
And there are other uses too, but this person can multiply themselves, which has so many different uses.
I'll be the first to say it, front and back.
So many different uses.
Wow.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, I there you go.
Well. That's rough. Speaking of rough. So she gives the best sex ever.
It's the best sex ever.
But much like that song she sings, she only speaks in horrible puns. Hey baby,
Did you just give
did
me
you make it
another
to the
pun?
climax?
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. You're the best.
Yeah, why are you helping her?
I love it too, honestly. But they are, just remember, they are horrible puns.
I think every pun is a horrible pun, so it's all about
Oh.
you know.
Whoa.
Just
Speaking from someone who's not
I-
a man of high culture.
I love horrible puns all the time, every day. You know what else would be really annoying all the time, every day?
What would be really annoying all the time, every day?
Your date literally always watching porn.
These are my parents.
What?
What?
Introducing
They're
them.
Yeah.
Introducing them to my parents. Like,
Oh.
hi,
Hi,
these are
it's
my
so
parents.
nice to
Can you
meet you.
put the phone down?
It's really
Put the
nice
phone.
to meet you. No,
Please
I
put
can't.
the
I'm
phone
sorry.
down.
I gotta.
Honey, please, God. Please, God.
Oh my God.
It is the school play. Please put the phone, at least put headphones
Yay,
in.
honey, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you.
You can't drive with those goggles on. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh my God.
They're a
Okay.
surgeon.
Tinker.
It would probably be nice for her to be able to multiply herself and be able to do all these things all at once.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, if you multiply a zombie,
Oh.
you just get a bunch of zombies.
Why you go?
And I passed up 3 different dark red cards.
She's not necessarily like
Oh, no,
falling
no.
apart yet.
She's a zombie.
Why
I mean, that just means she's undead.
Why
She could be in
doing
perfectly
this?
good condition.
why
Just
don't-
undead.
She's good.
Because that's how the game is designed,
Complaints.
William.
She just
why
recently
All
zombied.
she wants to do is eat your
Yeah,
brains.
she'll eat you from both ends.
They're not unreasonable. I mean, no one's gonna
All right,
eat your
so-
brains.
She is the best smelling person in the world, and she does own your favorite sports team.
Yeah.
But she also actively sleeps with her siblings, or with your
Ooh.
siblings. With
Ooh.
theirs, no, actively sleeps with their siblings.
Their
So
sibling.
yeah,
Oh.
her siblings. Yep, actively.
Active-
Yep, she's being super upfront with you
What
about
is
that.
active-
That, I think that means she seeks them out.
Yeah, well,
Like,
she's very
is
much
still
doing this and
sleeping
is still doing this and is.
Have you stopped?
Well,
letting
to be
you know
fair,
about this.
she could be passively sleeping with her siblings, which has worse connotations.
Okay.
All right, so
Listen. Listen. I love Game of Thrones as
Yeah.
much as the Night Sky. And but that is the definition of a red flag. So that one's done. That one's done so. With one fell swoop, Tinker took this beautiful fancy world that I created and sent it careening to the ground. It's the very bedrock of my life eroding beneath me.
Originally, I was going to make her a poop chef, and then I saw a zombie. I was like, that's so much worse.
Oh my god, I had a red flag that was first name is Poop.
People call me by my last name, Skylar. Oh, that's great. So that one's it out. Sorry, zombie.
all right, no zombies. Oh well.
Now, the best sex ever but they only speak in horrible puns. And knows all the words to my favorite childhood TV shows. Or they own a gaming pub.
A successful.
Super patient,
Super patient.
but they're literally always watching porn.
Yeah,
you
it's
got rid of
successful.
the
That's all that matters.
No, it's down to 2. And honestly,
You can say it. I already know I lost. It's
if
funny.
there were good puns, I could tolerate it. But the fact that they're
Oh,
horrible
no.
puns, I couldn't
No.
do it.
No, this
No.
Oh
It's,
no!
I can't. Because while they're watching porn, I will be sitting in the pub drinking profusely.
Wow.
I'll take it.
So Tinker.
So I win. Constantly watches porn.
Well, in the game of red flags, there are no real
There are no
winners.
winners.
Yeah.
We've all learned a little lesson about ourselves,
And about each other.
about each other, and we now understand the importance of sexy vampires in the mainstream.
It's true. It's true. We should all understand the importance of sexy vampires.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in and
Thank
joining
you.
us on game night. It's the best way to get the week started, in my personal opinion. So we love you guys so much. We're gonna try to finish some of the snacks on the table. I brought you 2 beers. I brought you 2.
Oh
I
my
drank
gosh.
2 alcoholic beverages and a cider, and you couldn't finish 1.
Guys, you don't want to see me sloppy.
Lightweight.
Yeah, they really do.
He would talk for 10 minutes about each card.
Let's say, is this you not sloppy?
If you have suggestions for fun games that we can play on stream, join
Famous rapper.
Milky Way, Butterfinger.
Star of the.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I don't know if any of you have played Secret Hitler before, but I've played it, and it's amazing.
It's a relationship ender.
It is. This is the
Oh my
full
gosh,
set,
he got so mad at me when we played this game. If you want to see us play this game, and if you want to see Scribe get really, really angry,
Only if you lie to me like consistently,
but
like
you're
3 or
supposed
4
to lie.
times.
It's in
We're
the
not gonna
game.
lie.
It's part of.
So we love you guys so much. Have a good night. Follow us on Discord and give us a like or a follow. And
Yay!
help us name this cute little indigo
Oh my gosh,
chameleon.
totally.
Leonardo da Vinci.
No.
What?
Karma.
Karma.
No, Leonardo da
Karma,
Vinci.
karma.
Karma chameleon.
Make it
Have
obnoxious
a good
to
night,
say.
folks.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh, I should probably actually go and